Hello, 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 Barca fans. How are we all doing? We're back. We're back after the international break. And I think in September, 2 weeks of no Barca football is too much to ask of us. I mean, especially after that exciting start to the season that we've had, 4 out of 4 in terms of wins. We've got 12 points. We are at the top of the table. A perfect start for Barca. Today, match day 5 in La Liga. We are at Montilivi. Tough opponent today, Girona. They beat us twice last season. Over at Montilivi is Marc Brau. Let's go straight to him. Marc, how's it going?
Hi Robert, how are you? Just in time. Now Barca players are going to warm up here in Montilivi Stadium. A long time without Barca games. 2 weeks ago was the last time that we see a game of FC Barcelona with an incredible win against Valladolid 7-0. Today we won our 5th consecutive victory in La Liga, and we'll have the lineup. Today it's an important game, difficult game against the Champions League team as Girona is, but today Hansi Flick is very confident with the players that start the game against Valladolid. It's exactly the same lineup that in the last La Liga game against Valladolid in Montjuic. So let's go with the lineup with our captain Marc-André ter Stegen at the goal, with 4 players at the back, with Jules Koundé as a right back, with Alejandro Balde as a left back, Íñigo Martínez and Cubarsí as a centre backs, with Marc Casado in the position of holding midfielder, Pedri very close to him, Dani Olmo for 2nd game consecutive. He will start today as an attacking midfielder. Lamine Yamal in the right wing, Rafinha in the left wing, and our striker today will be a player who today reads an important number. 100 official games for our Pichichi, for our striker, for our numbers 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Well, thank you very much, Marc Brau. There you go. That's Barca's lineup for today. On the live chat, you can rate it from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest score, 1 being the lowest. Girona Barça today at Montilivi, and here in the studio joining me are Barca News host on Barca 1, Diego Lorin. How are you, Diego?
I'm good. I'm really excited for this one, Robert. La Liga's back. Catalan derby with a Champions League-like caliber, we could say. Yeah, it is, right? I mean, it is like a Champions League clash. A lot of history, of course, between these two sides. We want to get revenge from what we suffered, what we had to endure last season, and with this lineup and the way the team is going so far, I've got full trust in Hansi's squad. So excited.
We'll talk about the lineup in just a second, but joining us here in the studio as well, co-host of the Culés Corner, who made a debut this week, Alex Ibaceta. How are you? How did it go?
It was, I think it went really well, wasn't it? We were excited. I think Jamie and I were both excited that football is back. 2 weeks is way too long. International break needs to maybe just not exist, essentially. But I'm excited to get back. Again, traumatized from the last time out. We were here on Barca Live, and hopefully today is a bit different than the last time out.
Well, the players are warming up on the pitch, and we've asked you to rate the lineup from 1 to 10. Let's see what the fans are saying here on the live chat. Defines like the continuity of the lineup that Hansi Flick put out there against Valladolid the other day. Elka going 10, Football Shorts going 7.5, Chameau going 10. So the fans are satisfied. Diego, are you satisfied with this element of continuity that Hansi Flick has introduced?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, I had a little bit of a doubt before the 11 was announced whether Olmo was going to start or maybe even Eric Garcia for Casado. Olmo, of course, got banged up a little bit. So I was seeing if he was going to reserve him for later, but this was sort of the ideal 11 that I came up with on paper, at least. So listen, these guys have been doing it for 4 matches straight, 4 consecutive wins. So many of these players are on a hot streak, and we just want to see it going, you know, from Olmo to Rafinha, of course, Levy, who's scoring goals, Lamine Yamal keeps lighting it up. So I'm feeling good for this one, Robert. I am.
Alex, we saw the other day the players like flourish in that system against Valladolid, having the best performance of the season. Of course, it is just 4 games there, but what do you think Hansi Flick may have unlocked here?
I think it's unlocked a new motivation. I think you see the players, how they've reacted to him. They see the confidence levels of physical, mental, and all kinds of aspects. We saw Pedri talking about it as well. The physical aspects of the players has changed. The mentality has changed. I think Hansi Flick is kind of a restart in all the right ways that the team has needed probably this season. and the effects are immediate. It's not usually that you expect an immediate effect with a new coach, with a new system. Xavi from Hansi Flick is two different styles of mentality, of styles of coaching. So it's obviously really, really positive, and the way it's going is just outstanding. You couldn't really, the last match we played was one of the best matches that you've seen in a really long time, with individual players, but also the team as a whole is really, really clicking. It's working really well right now.
I want to ask you guys who you think the key player to today's game may be, and I want to ask the audience as well. We're giving you 3 options, but of course, any of the 11 are valid responses. Who will be the key player for this afternoon's game? Lovely afternoon in Montilivi, by the way. Pedri, Cubarsí, Lewandowski, 1 on each line, 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 on the attacking line. Diego, thoughts?
Of those 3, I would go with Pedri. I think the way that Pedri dictates that midfield, the tempo of the game, his vision, passing ability, just control of the ball as well. When Pedri is good, the team is clicking. I mean, it's just a different team with Pedri, a healthy Pedri on the pitch.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm going to agree with that, Pedri, and I think Dani Olmo as well in the midfield. We saw I think the last time that we played Girona, that transition was really killing us. So I think having control of the midfield this time out is going to be really, really crucial. And obviously Pedri and Dani Olmo. And obviously,
that list is short.
That is. I think everyone's going to be important. But it's Cubarsí is going to be important as well. But I think the transition and controlling the rhythm within the midfield is going to be really, really important against Girona.
Well, Darren Teo is going 3 Lewandowski, Aline going 3 Lewandowski, Alkida going 3 Lewandowski, LK Lightning going 3 Lewandowski, Glekus going Pedri. And we've got a mixed variety of responses as well. We've got some Lamine Yamal, some Rafinhas in there as well. All valid options. I would tend to go with the midfield as well with Pedri. Barca need to win the battle for possession, for the ball, and have the ball with quality in today's game, and that's what Pedri can bring. I heard Mitchell yesterday saying that Girona need to have the ball in order to be at their best version. If they don't have the ball, they're going to suffer today against Barca. Speaking of coaches, let's go and listen to what Hansi Flick had to say to Marc Brau just a few minutes ago.
As usual, only a few minutes to start the game of Barca. We are FC Barcelona coach, Mr. Flick. Hi, Hansi Flick, how are you?
I'm good.
Yesterday you said 4 times. Today it's a Champions level game. What kind of game do you expect?
No, Girona did it really well last season, and also this season they start really playing good football. It's the idea how they want to play football. It's really great. So we have to be very strong in the defense. We have them to press them, and this is what we want to do.
Instead, there are 2 weeks without game of Barca. You follow with the same path, the same lineup that the last game against Valladolid. So it's good news because it means that the international break don't make nothing bad for the team.
Yes, we had a lot of time between that, so we trained very well with the guys who stayed here, but also when the other players arrived from the national team, so we also have this time to prepare well for this match.
And the last one is today Girona will play with 2 strikers, Danjuma and Abel Ruiz. I mean, do you think that they can change something between the games that you can saw before for today?
It's always like this, everyone thinks that he has the best match plan, and so also we hopefully have this, and we'll see it on the pitch.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Well, the words there of Hansi Flick responding to Marc Brau's questions. The last one talking about Girona, about their game plan. Why don't we take a look at the Girona lineup? This team that beat us twice last season, 4-2. Both games, of course, they've got significant absences compared to last season, but they've made some quality signings as well. There is their lineup right underneath me there. Gazzaniga in goal with Frances, David Lopez, Daley Blind and Miguel at the back. 2 midfielders, Jon Solis and Ivan Martin. Tsigankov, Danjuma and Brian Hill in the attacking midfielder positions, and up front it's former Masia player Abel Ruiz. What have you seen of Girona at the beginning of the season that makes you think they can be a similar team to last season?
You want to go?
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, it's obviously huge players have left. Savinho, Alex Garcia. However, Brian Hill is an amazing signing for them. I'm biased, of course, but Danjuma, I think, is a fantastic forward as well. Abel Ruiz, as you said, from La Masia, had a great season at Braga and has hit the ground running there as well, putting the ball into the back of the net. So it kind of feels like they have compensated those key players that have left over the summer with important players for their system now. Michel, we know that he is a genius with adapting to different teams or bringing players in as well and making his system just work for his collective unit. So they started off maybe a little bit irregular, but now, you know, with 4 matches in, it seems they've gotten their stride and they're a serious side again. I mean, they're going to be a competitive.
And I was going to say, of course, significant absences compared to last season. You talk about their top scorer, Dobvik, one of their most talented players, Savinho, Aleix Garcia, the motor in midfield. But the one thing, or the one star that has stayed, is on the bench. Michel, and his idea has stayed in Girona. I think that's what the Girona fans will be appreciating more coming into this season with the League and the Champions League.
No, definitely. I think, you know, Girona fans have every reason to be, you know, looking forward to the season. You know, getting that Champions League was big. You know, it sucked that it was against us, but you have to give them respect in what they've done and what they've worked on. And the system that they've created is, you know, they've done it very organically as well. And they got to the point where now you're seeing the fruits of everything that's gone on behind the scenes and on the pitch as well. So I think, you know, as Diego said, you know, the signings that they made they've been very smart. You know, they're not going to splash out. You know, some teams that, you know, you get Champions League, sometimes you want to splash out on these big names because you're playing. No. They've gone smart. They've done, you know, the key points on the pitch, and they've gotten players that can fit into the system that's very, very molded into Girona. So, you know, I think this season the fans have every right to be excited for it, but hopefully today we go forward.
Well, 2 teams with similar ideas, similar systems, and we'll see who comes out victorious. Right, as always here in the preview show, played a little game for my co-hosts here. We normally do guess the player. Today we're going to do guess the interview because it's been a busy couple of weeks at Barça 1. And Diego, I'm sure you know some of our mystery players or coaches or guest mystery personajes there. But I want the fans to engage in this as well. Here is our first one. It's one of the interviews that we've launched this week on Barça 1. Guess the interview. Who might that be? Who might that be, Diego Lorin? Is it a player? Is it a coach?
Give this one to Alex because it's. I know the answer for this one. So.
I'm actually unsure.
You're actually unsure. Let's see what the fans are saying.
I'm gonna go for Hansi Flick.
That is a really good picture, by the way, Robert. Do you think?
Yeah, well, no, exactly. In the corner of the picture is me.
That's a keeper there.
So I obviously know the answer to this one.
Clearly.
I'll give you
a few good answers. Few good answers on the live chat. Saymen says the correct answer. Aline as well. Who else? Sophie's got it right as well.
That's good. A lot of Barça 1 viewers.
A lot of Barça 1
clearly.
viewers here.
Nice.
Jessica Kim as well has got it right. Yep. One guess, Alex?
I feel like I'm just going to guess it completely wrong.
Sort of the sporting staff.
Doesn't really help, does it?
Who's got it? Carolina says Rafinha, no.
Not quite.
Wishmon Boss. Right, last guess.
I really don't know.
Random name.
I was going to say Hansi Flick, but then that obviously threw me off.
Well, Alex says Hansi Flick. There were a couple of Flick answers on the live chat. Who is it? It's Deco.
Yeah. Nice.
Deco talking to us about the situation. An interesting interview there where he spoke about the summer, the expectations for this season, and just a little bit about everything. If you want to listen to that, it is on Barça 1, available there on the streaming platform that we've got going here. Next one. I think, Diego, you'll know all of these, but who is that second mystery player?
Alex.
You gotta do one at least.
Well, Diego works here, so...
yeah, I know, that is fair. I'm trying to guess it on the...
Right, this one's a player.
Yeah.
Next two are players.
Clearly.
Okay.
I'm trying to get on the...
I'm going to give you a guess.
Is that Ansu?
That's a player, and the clue is that this player is at the Johan Cruyff Stadium.
That's the clue.
That's the clue.
Today.
You interviewed the player last week.
It was last week that we interviewed the player. Let's see who do the people think it is. Teresa says Balde. Yehia says Dani Olmo. Palesa says Pau Victor. Simon says Yamal. Sonoa says Rafinha. Who else? Darren says Ter Stegen. Wild guess, Alex.
Pau.
Pau Victor?
Yeah.
Is it Pau Victor? Let's have a look. There it is.
There you go.
Pau Victor is the correct
on.
answer. Can you go 2 out of 3, Alex? Because Diego's going to know the
Definitely not.
next one as well. Diego's going to know the next one as well.
Putting me on the spot today.
Let's do the final one.
You look like Mike
There we
Brown.
go.
There you go.
This one.
I mean, this one's a bit more.
That's
Just because we had this interview on Goodless Corner as well.
Okay, so
there
you
you
both
go.
know.
So we
that.
both know
Now we
this
both.
one. We can leave it to the chat.
Leave it to the chat.
Leave it to the chat.
See if the chat bring the answers in. This is a player who was interviewed on Monday, was it? No, Tuesday by our colleague Marc Brau,
Yeah.
who we'll talk to in just a second. And the interview was released on Friday on Barça 1. Let's see. Praswal says Rafinha. Omi says Rafinha. Football Edit says Gavi. Nirkan says Rafa. Imposter 2.0 says Rafinha. Alia says Rafinha. There's a couple of Kubarsis, Torre, but the,
What's giving it away?
well,
The hair of the hat.
I think the cap is Rafinha is the right answer. Rafinha
shit.
is the correct answer. So congratulations to all of those who got it correct. And if you haven't, check out those interviews on Barça 1. Oh, Marc Brau. Right, it's quiz time. Marc, take it away.
Oh boy.
More quizzes.
I know.
I listened to my name, I listened to my name, I just said, if I talked with Rafinha last Tuesday, it was an absolute pleasure. The MVP of the league in August, so it was very incredible to talk with Rafinha. Remember that you can follow this interview on Barça 1. So how are you guys? As you can see, here is very good, but I have to say that behind me is very sunny, and I don't have the red cap today. So we hope that the force of the red cap, you have to give the force from Barça Studios to here to Girona. I talk
got
at
it.
home that
But
I
you're
will,
wearing
I
a
will
red
arrive
top, so
with
maybe
a
that
very sunny
compensates.
face up there.
Yeah, no, you're wearing the red.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It can be. It's the red color. Okay, so you're talking a lot about this game. As you can see, the stands is absolutely full. Incredible standings today. It's the Catalan derby. It's a Champions League game, as Hansi Flick said yesterday in the press conference. So we're really looking forward for today's game. But as I said, in the lineup today, we have a main player because you know that I love stats. And today, Robert Lewandowski achieved an important number of games played. 100 games played with Barça only 2 years ago. He played the first game with Barça. It was in Spotify Camp Nou against Rayo, but after 2 years, he reaches this incredible number. So this is the reason because I made the quiz today, especially in Robert Lewandowski's side. So let's go with the quiz. So I read in Twitter that Alex Ibaceta wants to give a good answer. So Alex, I start with you. I think it's the easy one talking about Robert Lewandowski today. So we know that before to play this game, Robert Lewandowski has played 99 games with Barça. But I want to know how many goals has Levy scored with Barça. So the options are 52, 63, and 71.
I should definitely know this.
You know this?
I should definitely know this,
Oh, you
but
should.
I don't. I should.
I feel like I know what you're going to pick in that case.
You think?
I think you're going to go play it quote unquote safe.
Should we
I
say?
wanna
Should we say? Should we say
I
the
don't
number at
know
the
the-
same time?
Go on, this one's for you. This one's for you.
This one's
I'm
for you.
I'm going for 63.
I knew you were going to pick that one.
No. 7. No. I feel like 71
Mark
is.
can't
is
hear
too
us. Mark can't hear us, is what he's saying, I think.
Okay, so there's
I think
still a chance
I'm
that
going to
I
have
can
to
get this
reveal
right.
the answer because I know this one. Shall we get the correct answer on our screens, please? The correct answer is
I think I listen.
option number 2, 63. Right, let's go back to Mark. Mark, take it away.
I don't know if Alex gives the right answer because I,
I
don't
did.
have
did.
the
I
answer.
did for
So
once. I
Alex
did.
is right with this or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's go with the second one. I think it can be. Yeah, I understand. Let's go with the second one. I think it could be the most difficult one. So Diego, this is for you. So do you know? It's not a sports thing, but do you know how many followers does Lewandowski have in Instagram? So it's 10,000 and 600. 35,000 and 700 or 51,200. Diego, what's the answer?
I would have thought it would be in the millions, you know. 2 followers on IG with all the dancing he does. Well,
All
I'm
the
going to go for
TikTok.
3. 51,200. Option number 3, Mark.
And the answer is option number 2, 35,700. This is the great
Tell me that's not
answer. I know, Diego, as you can see, I know that you know a lot about the sports, so I put you the question that is not related with the sports, Diego, so sorry.
Get a
So
pass.
you got the Spenser role today, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
So let's go with the
punching
last
bag.
question. Remember, Barça fans, that you can talk with us in the chat. So today, Lewandowski reaches 100 games here in Girona. But there's another Barça player who reached 100 games here in Girona. And I give another key. In that game, this player scored the goal that gave us the 3 points.
That's it. I
Was
know what it is.
that
That was the
Ferran
hint.
Or Ansu Fati, Robert. Do you remember
That
this?
was the hint.
The thing is, Marbrau does not remember that he gave me this stat during the week because he talks so much. He talks so much when he's in Barca studios
Yes.
that he just rambles and rambles and rambles, and he has actually forgotten
I know.
that he
I have
told
to
me
say
about
that
this.
I
So
cannot listen to you at all,
option number
but,
1, Pedri, is
well,
the correct
I think that
answer.
it's quite
Yes, it
good, the answers that you give to me in the quiz. So we hope that today also Robert Lewandowski could score another goal and to celebrate the 100 games with an official goal. So I cannot hear you, but just a few minutes to start the game. We can go with my secret numbers because, as you know, we always try to explain the game with so secret numbers. So Barça Live fans, you will follow in your screen 3 numbers that are related with today's games. Number 4, number 2, and number 12. As I cannot listen to you guys, I will give you a few seconds also to the Barça Live fans just to try to check what those numbers could be. Remember, 4, 2, and 12, important numbers related with today, so you can put what you are thinking about those numbers could be. So let's go with the first one. 4 is something related with 2 things, because it's number of Lewandowski goals and Lamine Yamal assists, and 4 games played in La Liga. So important numbers in 4 games, 4 goals for Robert Lewandowski and 4 assists by Lamine Yamal. 2 is the number of comebacks that Barça made this season in the Liga. 2 games away, sorry. Against Valencia and against Rayo Vallecano, 2 comebacks. And the last is 12. It's not a good number. It's the number of goals, the amount of goals that were scored between Barça and Girona last season. Remember, in Montjuic, 2-4 for Girona and 4-2 here in Montilivi to Girona. So for just 12 goals, 8 for Girona and 4 for Barça. We hope that this season will be very different. So just to end this preview show, I will give you my prediction. I think that today will be very difficult, but I'm very confident about how the team is in the league, and I think that we will win today 1-2, 2-1 for Barça. This is my prediction. I cannot hear you. I hope that everything is good with you guys. So let's go to the position just to start the game. And Visca Barça. Bye, 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 bye.
Hi, Mark.
Wow.
A round of applause for Marbrau, who could not
Yes.
hear us, but he just rambled on anyway, as he does.
That's what he does best.
I mean, it's just amazing that he gave me the stat during the week and then he asked me about it, as if I wouldn't know. Anyway, guess the score, guys. On the live chat, give us your score predictions. Girona's goals first, Barca's goals second, so that we're all aligned here. I see that we're all positive. Alex Ibateta is the most positive,
Yes.
thinking that we'll get a clean sheet.
Clean sheet, why not? I trust in the defensive backline. I think they've been doing well so far. So I think today is a game that has a lot of motivation behind it as well. So I'm going for a clean sheet, 0-2.
What have we got here? Nathan says more than 3 goals for sure. Oh, well,
Oh,
hopefully.
yeah.
Who else? We've got Marta Alonso going 2-1. Elite going 5-0 to Barça. Damián Palacio says El Barça gana 3-2. Exciting game.
Wow.
3-1 Barça win by Kentang. Random user going 2-0. I hope that's for Barça. Damián Palacio 3-2. I've already said that one. Popsy, is the match live or just talking? We'll have to find out. Diego,
Stick around and
We do
find
talk
out.
a lot.
your prediction, sorry.
Yeah, look, I think we're going to give them a 4-2 of our own. The reasons for that, I think our clean sheet streak is going to get broken because Girona have shown that they're very efficient with few chances. They can make the most of it. But even going back last year, Robert, Barça had a lot of chances. We had good chances that game. We had a lot of shots on goal that didn't materialize. I think this is the season where those chances will convert. So I'm optimistic. I'm going for 2 Barça.
For a 3-1. Oh, you're going for the reverse result.
Yes. Exactly.
Last season.
Yes.
Yeah. No, give them a bit of their own medicine.
That's it.
I like that. I like that. I'm going 3-1. Yeah, I think Girona have a lot of firepower up front. They've got good options. They've got a lot of quality up front, and they know what to do with the ball. So Barca will have some stretches, I think, in which we'll struggle today. But we've proven that up front we're quite lethal now.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got Dani Olmo, you've got Rafinha, you've got Lewandowski, you've got Lamine Yamal, of course.
Everyone's confident at the moment, which is
So
quite
we'll see. Right, let's take a look at the lineups one more time with Barca coming out with Ter Stegen in goal, Koundé, Cubarsí, Íñigo and Balde at the back, with Pedri and Casado as 2 midfielders, Lamine Yamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, Dani Olmo as the attacking midfielder, Robert Lewandowski up front. Thoughts, Alex Ibaceta, on that Barca lineup?
I'm happy. I'm really happy. Obviously, no changes, and the way that the team is playing, the gel that is between every single aspect on the pitch. It's the team environment around. When someone scores, it goes. You see the happiness in everyone's faces. It's a very different environment. I think right now what's happening in the team, which I'm quite excited about. And if it works, why change it? And I think every single player has proven themselves enough to be in the starting lineup right now.
Diego, big test for Casado today, with Girona being a team that like to have the ball?
Exactly, yeah. But so far he's met those challenges and los ha superado con creces, right? He's passed those tests, and I think he will do so today again. It's the first game back after the international break, which historically is always proven to be a big challenge. That international break came at an annoying time because we're in such a good dynamic. But hey, we're also playing in black today. Look at that beautiful shirt.
That
Beautiful.
kit is
Beautiful.
so
That kit
nice.
it
So
has to. We have to do that justice today. And I'm
Yes.
sure we will.
Who on the live chat loves the black kit? Raise your hand. Raise your hand on the live chat if you love that
10 out
black
of
kit.
10.
I need to get my hands on one of those.
I need as well.
I absolutely love it.
You guys are giving one away on
We
Coolest
are.
Corner.
Are you?
We are.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what do I have to do to...
You have to download Fevers and comment on the pinned post of Barcelona. The prediction was which player is going to be the first to score in this new kit.
Okay.
What do you
Oh,
say?
would-
Who do you think? Who do you guys think is
Can I
going to
do?
be the
I'll
first?
do that live.
You can go. Who's gonna be the first player to score in this nice kit?
Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal.
That was my pick too.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I might go. I'm going Dani Olmo.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I want to see some hands raised on that live chat. There you go. Lots of hands raised, and
Yes.
we'll ask in a second who the fans think the key scorer will be. But before the game starts, as the players have headed onto the pitch, a little word from one of our sponsors. Turn on your TVs for this game. It's going to be a good one. There you go. We've got sponsors now.
I can see.
We've got sponsors, and
We're advanced.
our floor manager timed his intervention
10 out of
impeccably.
10.
You guys won't know what we're talking about yet,
No.
but
It was
10 out of 10.
it was 10 out of 10, our floor manager. A round of applause for Joanette.
That was
what
stealth.
he managed to get done there in 16 seconds while that video was
10 out
playing.
of 10.
Like a ninja.
Joanette, always famous for his predictions as well. Guess the score?
1-1.
Oh,
Oi.
Joanette.
No
no,
applauses. No applauses for Joanette anymore. No, not after that 1-1 prediction. I don't like.
We don't accept it.
Right, players on the pitch. That amazing afternoon, amazing atmosphere at Montilivi. Since the game hasn't started yet, we have something new on this show as well. So, Diego, Alex, I'm going to ask you to this gesture and ask for blue and red hearts and see if it works. See if our new graphic works here on the live chat. Because I want a lot of Barca love. Blue and red hearts before the game starts on the live chat. Show some appreciation
Let's go.
for Barca. So if you can all fill the live chat with blue and red hearts.
Let's see it.
That would be amazing, and if we can get the graphic on our screens, that would be amazing too. If not, it's not a problem. We can try again later.
Yeah.
But,
Send those good vibes.
send those good vibes. Send those blue and red hearts. That support for our beloved Football Club Barcelona coming off of the international break. Which, can we just now make a petition for UEFA to
stop.
just
Stop.
abolish?
Please.
Stop
Stop it.
that? Why?
Please.
Yeah.
Two
No.
weeks
It's
is
my
way too
least
long.
favorite international break of all.
And it just
Yes.
takes the sting out of the competition, right?
We've only
when
just
we-
started.
Yeah,
get it
that's the thing though.
going.
You
A whole
start,
summer without official games.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's just it doesn't. It's not convenient for anybody really.
No, no,
So-
no. And it's, I don't want to jinx anything, but injury-wise, it
Yeah,
always
no.
goes against us as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
It's
Fermin's
always
out.
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fermin's out. Right, Marbrau is available. Marbrau is listening to us. Marbrau, the game has started.
Hello. For the moment, yes. Yeah, for the moment, yes. We had some issues in the preview show, but I hope that all the secret numbers and all the stats that we gave was very clear for all of us. But I have to say that I'm pretty happy with the quiz. Sorry, Diego, for the question. I know that it was very difficult, but as I said, you took Spenser role today in Barça Live, so I'm very happy for it. So I have to say that I will try to find Spence in the stands after all. So as you can say, incredible atmosphere here. Absolutely full, the standings here in Montilivi. A very sunny day, so it's a great day to play football, and we hope that Barça will gonna get the 5th consecutive win in La Liga.
Where is our Marbrau here? I'm missing our Marbrau, our talking head. If we can get Marbrau on the screen here, because careful, because Barca had a chance there. Mark, last season we got off to an amazing start. Remember that Christensen goal?
Oh, remember that?
Yeah, it
goal.
was incredible. It was a great pass. It was a pass of Lamine Yamal, I think it was. A great pass of Lamine Yamal, direct inside of the box to Christensen, and Barca scored the first goal. After all, Dopic scored.
Look at that press, look at that
Equalizer.
press.
Yes.
And then what happened? Oh, yeah, it's great for Barca.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal's got it back. Barca creating a chance. The cross by Koundé,
Remember
far
that
post.
I always watch the game a few seconds before you, and I don't want to make you some spoilers. So yes, last season we start very well, but the end of the game was not very well. So we hope that the story will be different today.
Right, well, we've lost our Marbrau talking head, so we'll look for it. We'll look for it. Right, let's
Do you
take
like
a
the
look
shirt?
at what's going
Do you
on.
like the shirt, guys?
Yes, I love it.
I love it.
I love
so
it.
How
much.
good is that? It's the
It's
4th
so
black
nice.
edition in the history of Barca shirts,
And it's 10 out of 10.
yeah,
It's
one of
10
my
out of
favorite
10.
ones for sure. I've
Absolutely
got to
love
copy
it.
one of them.
I know. I went into the store. I got some. It was my friend's birthday,
Yeah.
so we got him
Oh yeah,
the black
the
kit.
black kit.
Look at that
I
high
was
press. Koundé again winning it back, getting it to Dani Olmo.
Boom.
Barca pressing high initially in this game. Pedri out wide. Balde can put a cross inside. It is blocked, and that will be a throw-in
A positive
to
start.
Barca. Very positive
I
start.
remember
from
the
Barca.
last game. It was the opposite. I remember we were in the back, especially for the entirety of the first half. We were on the back foot. Girona was the one with possession, and we couldn't keep the ball for more than 5 passes.
Well, we've got positive vibes going in this game so far. A very good start from Barca, pressing high. Why don't we ask the audience, and why don't I ask you guys, who the first scorer will be? Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, Olmo. I said Lamine Yamal for the Fevers thing, so
I said Dani Olmo, so
I'm gonna go. Yeah, Lamine Yamal for me too.
okay.
live chat. Let us know, who do you think the first goal scorer will be today? Do I do this now?
Let's
How
see.
do I look for this? I'm guessing I have to download an app.
You do. You download Favors, and then you can go.
If you want to enter this
Yes.
this sorteo, what is this giveaway for the black
Oh,
jersey?
We got 1K followers on
There you
Favors.
go, the 1,000 milestone.
1,000. We got that mark. So this is. I don't know if you could. What? I should probably unlock my phone. So this is how it looks. And you go there, on that Lamine Yamal post. You go
Okay.
there. Oh look, it's me and Jamie. And you comment on that post who you think is going to be the first goal scorer.
Okay, I need to do this before Barca score, obviously.
Yes.
For people who don't know, how do we spell Febers?
F-E-E-B-E-R-S-E.
Yes?
Okay.
So
I'm
you
looking
can
through the
download
comments
that
now.
up, and I'm guessing you go to a Football Club Barcelona channel.
Indeed.
Okay, and
Think-
then
I'm looking through the comments now.
what are the...
Lewandowski seems to be the most popular one.
Okay.
Rafinha with the second. So it's between Rafinha and Lewandowski.
The 2 top goal scorers
Yeah,
so far.
so far.
Look at us here collaborating across programs, eh?
Look
Across shows. Coolest Corner. You can follow Alex Ibaceta and Jamie Coles
Yes.
every Thursday, right?
Yeah, every single Thursday.
Every single Thursday
Every
on
single Thursday
Barca's
we'll be
YouTube
there.
channel, and next Thursday will be sort of a preview of the Champions League game
Definitely.
in Monaco.
We start with Gules Corner and then we come to Barca Live. So you got a double whammy of
Double whammy.
You got
of
a
one-two
Barca
punch.
whole
watch
afternoon, evening, and night of Barca
of
content.
us, of just us.
Wait a minute, here we go. Dani Olmo trying to create something here. He gets the ball to Lewandowski. Lewandowski out wide to Balde. I'm seeing a lot of Barca in Girona's half here.
Yes.
Here's Balde. Balde back
Oh.
to Levy.
Just got away from him.
Yeah.
Olmo
What
with the
a
cross
pass.
inside. Oh, he's
Ooh.
looking for Lewandowski. Can Barca shoot? Barca with the shot. Lamine Yamal.
It was almost Lamine.
Gazzaniga with the
Almost
I need
save.
to put his name in that comment
know.
section. I gotta download this.
I need to download this.
Get on there real quick so you can get that
Get
kit
on there.
because
And he took it away from Cazador, really.
Yeah.
truthfully.
yeah. You know what? There was one Marc Casado comment on there as well.
This is,
Oh, as scorer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
Lewa is definitely the most popular choice. A couple of Pedris. Lewandowski.
Okay, well, while you guys
Yeah.
sort through that, careful because you don't have lost the ball.
Indeed.
Why don't we talk about the elephant in the room today? And the elephant in the room is the absence of Spenser Siegel.
Yes.
Where is Spenser? Where is Spenser? Did he take the day off? Is he at a birthday party? Or is he at Montilivi? Those of you who've been on previous shows
I think I
already know
said
this.
something before.
Yes, you did, Mark. I
I
picked
said
up on that. I
something
don't know
before
if
as a
Robert
kid,
did.
Robert.
I didn't pick up on it. I wasn't listening to you. Sorry, Mark.
Enough during the week.
If anyone didn't listen to Marbral, where is Spenser? Where is Spenser? Obviously not here in the studio.
No.
We have the next best option, though. We'll go to that next best option in just a second. But
It's more
every
quiet
time-
today, so you can tell Spencer isn't here.
Yeah. Every time that Barca have the ball here, I think something may happen. Just one of those games in which Barca look like they're clicking,
No,
like
it's definitely.
things are working.
7 minutes in and Girona have barely had a touch of the ball.
Let's see what the fans are saying about this. What are the fans saying about Spenser Siegel's absence?
Casado's been involved in a lot of the attacking play as well. The ball's going a lot through him.
Carolina says 2,
Yeah.
which would be at a birthday party. Ali says 3.
That's the comment.
Hackett says 1. So split opinions, split answers there on the live chat. When the ball goes out, we'll go to the next best option. But Barca are attacking here. Is Balde.
All right,
Alright.
my
Diego-
bet is
Diego-
in.
Your bet is in.
I'm
He's
locked
got
in.
it.
Hey,
I'm in the running.
Oof. And we have
I
two
don't know if I have
kits.
time because...
We have
have
2
to-
kits to give away as well. So
Tickets.
Oh, careful,
Two
careful, careful
kits.
here because Rafinha had the ball trying to get away,
Dani
trying to get
Olmo.
open. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal on the right. He's got the overlap of Koundé. Lamine Yamal takes it to his left, dancing around on the corner of the box. Lamine Yamal dispossessed and he keeps the ball. I think there
Yeah.
may have been a handball there, but Koundé is inside the box and
Corner.
forces a corner kick.
yes,
Barca will have the first set piece opportunity of the game, Marbral.
we'll take it.
The first corner kick, remember that in the last game we scored our first goal for a corner kick. It was Jules Koundé, the third goal against
Yep.
Valladolid.
2 kits.
So we hope that today also we can score another one. But we have to say that the first 8 minutes of Barca were really good,
Yeah.
just playing very well.
Okay.
Oof.
Incoming cross.
Oh,
Oof,
what
cleared
a
away
ball.
by the Girona defence. Balde will pick it up near to the halfway line. All played out wide. Lamine Yamal all by himself there. The incoming cross, with the outside of his left boot, made away by the Girona defence. Now, Girona will try to enjoy possession here or build a counter-attack. Long ball there looking for Dan Juma. He couldn't get there right. I spoke about Spenser's absence. He's not here. We've got the next best thing. Let's go to the next best thing, because this is a character that's been featured on this show before, and we are bringing it back. The Headless Mannequin is back. Round of applause for the Headless Mannequin. Headless Mannequin. We've all given our predictions. What is your prediction?
Well, 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 looks like you came crawling back to the mannequin, huh? You thought you could get rid of me, did you? You were sadly mistaken. The mannequin knows all, and that's why we've got a score prediction coming up for this one of 2-2. You heard it right. The mannequin never fails, and it ain't gonna fail this time neither.
No applauses.
No.
No applauses. No, not for a 2-all. Not for a 2-all.
They're
See.
insisting.
Barça attacking. Balde cross blocked. Balde picks it up again. Balde fighting for it. Balde gets it. Balde goes to the byline, and the cross is cleared. Right, I'm going back to where I was sitting.
Spence with the
Let's go back.
2-2.
No, it was the mannequin.
Was it the mannequin? Was it Spence? Who knows?
I mean, the headless mannequin doesn't have a head, so I'm going to blame it on that.
Live
Boss's
chat.
brain.
Live chat.
Brainless.
Do you approve or disapprove? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Approve or disapprove of the mannequin / Spencer's prediction for this game? I disapprove.
Have to.
Disapprove, yes.
Have to disapprove.
Not surprised, though.
No.
Not surprised if it's Spence, though. He is at
Exactly.
Montilivi. He is at Montilivi. That is the
Yeah,
answer
there
to the
it is.
previous question.
The
I never
answer.
gave the answer.
Yeah. I said before, last season I remember I tried to find Spence in the stands, but they're very full, so it will be difficult. If he says something to me, I would tell you guys. But I think that the Spence is just in the other part of the stadium as I am right now.
He sent me a picture, actually.
Let's see it.
Here comes the cross by Rafinha. Miguel with the clearance. I'm loving what we're seeing from Barca
Corner
at
kick.
the beginning of this game.
Corner kick.
Very positive. Great start
Second
from
one.
Barca. What's that, Mark?
No. Second corner, he says. Yeah.
Yeah, that intensity,
Third
that
corner kick.
high press is
the
definitely
high
putting
press has been
Girona
good.
under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And you
I
feel,
mean, you've seen it. Girona's only outlet right now is counter-attacking.
yeah.
Here, Cazador trying to keep it inside the box. Inigo Martinez pushed out. Inigo Martinez went for the volley there.
Which, if anything, Koundé will have to be careful because he's very high and
Yeah.
with the quick counter-attacks. And
There's a lot- Girona will have a lot
Another
of space.
corner kick here. Barca pressing.
No,
goal
the,
kick.
the referee said that it's a goal kick. Goal kick, yeah. But I have to say that the first minutes of the game, it's so important. The idea that Hansi Flick said yesterday in the press conference room, he said that today he knows that can be a battle of the possession of the ball, but he said the most important is the idea that the team has to believe in the idea and to press high and try not to get to Girona the opportunity to make the kind of play. And we have to say that for the moment, Barca is playing most of the time in Girona's field.
Completely.
Yeah.
So I think we have to follow this path.
It's a suffocating press.
Yeah.
It's out, it's out, it's out, it's out.
Danjuma
Yeah.
couldn't keep the ball in after the long switch, although he was trying to go one-on-one with Koundé there. Almost 13 minutes played here, and I'm liking what we're seeing from Barca, which is no different. I was just thinking now, what we saw last season, because up until the hour mark last season,
yeah,
Barca were the better team at Montilivi.
yeah, definitely.
Sorry, Rafinha just did a ridiculous touch.
Yeah, it's a little flick over the head.
Wow.
But up until that point, it looked like it was Barca's game for the taking. But what a turn! Talk about plot twist.
Yeah,
The way that game then ended
with
turning
Porto,
out.
eh?
Yeah,
The veteran.
the veteran. So when you see names like Porto, Stuani, you gotta respect the vets.
Yeah.
But
Definitely options off the bench for Girona, options off the bench for Barca as well. Obviously, as if that pass had gone through.
Yeah.
His
Ah.
and he
come
almost
on.
tripped over
First foul of the game.
on the borderlining a yellow card there.
Yeah.
And please, let's take a look over Rafinha. Rafinha was just in the other part of the field, and just at the moment that the foul is given by the referee, Rafinha is going directly to the ball. I think it's a little bit far,
out.
but Rafinha is very confident to.
I mean, he's
shoot.
on a good run, so.
Well, he's the player of the month of August. So.
Exactly.
MVP, player of the month, 3 goals, first hat-trick in his career against Valladolid, 2 assists.
Yeah.
He's a little bit far, but he can try. He could try. He'll try.
Let's see. Dani Olmo and Rafinha next to the ball. He's going to put the cross in. Is he going to shoot? Well, it's going to be Olmo with the cross going
back post
for the far post, and Barça will get a corner kick out of this. Right, good.
I felt like this time it was a goal kick. But okay.
Making up for the last goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Third one for Barça.
Might have actually been a corner kick.
Might have gone off of Frances there.
Yeah.
Right, 15 minutes played here.
3 corner kicks already for us.
Incoming cross. Rafinha Lewandowski with a header. So close, so close.
Good start at least.
Right, I was being told by our producer Jordi Cochran, we have a question. I didn't understand which one it was, but go for it. What have we enjoyed most about Barca's start of the season? The style of football, the fact that it's just 12 out of 12, results-based answer, or the opportunities for the youngsters? Diego.
Oof. It's a hard one.
All of the above?
Literally. Literally.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying seeing La Masia talents blossom, on the big stage. So if of those 3, it's a tough pick, but yeah, I do like seeing the youngsters, make their break, and not just that, but doing really good, in fact.
Yeah.
Alex?
I'm going to have to stay with style football.
Yeah.
I think it's been the perfect balance of individuals shining, but also a collective teamwork.
Careful there, the shot into the hands of Ter Stegen. Shot by Miguel, who, is a known enemy.
Yes.
He scored in both games, right, last season, Miguel Gutierrez?
So.
The left back.
The only goals scored by Miguel last season was against Barça. 2 goals last season for Miguel, and both goals were against Barça. One in Montjuic, great goal in the first half, and the last one against Barça. It was the 3rd one, I think it was, here in Montilivi. Miguel Gutierrez, a former Real Madrid player, we have to say.
Yeah.
Not today.
So we've got Imposter 2.0 going option number 1, Argio going 1, Flackopsor going 1, Edits Dude going 3 and 1. Not allowed combined answers.
Not
cheating.
allowed here.
Who else? Snehal going 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah. Carolina going 1. I like 1 as well, option 1, style of play, because I'm enjoying the fact that I'm enjoying the games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, second half of last season, after PSG, I wasn't enjoying the games.
No, it went a bit. I think it's the intensity of everything as well, but it's not. I think that's what I'm saying. It's a balance of everything. It's high intensity, but it's smart moments that we're choosing to kind of go hard, to control the rhythm, to slow down. But again, that individual brilliance. We see Rafinha, Dani Olmo, but at the same time, everyone's playing for the team, which is really, really good. And obviously, the fact that it's going well is easy to say that.
Yeah.
But I think the style of play.
But it's true that the intensity has definitely picked up. If prior season, maybe like it took a little bit longer to bring the ball up the field, more passes. Now it's more direct. Yeah.
The addition of Dani Olmo. Danny's going to swing it in. Incoming cross. Headed away by Daley Blin. Barca will start again all the way back with Ter Stegen.
Restarting.
Now the long ball by Ter Stegen.
Who's the player that has surprised you, guys, the most so far?
Rafinha.
Rafinha,
Rafinha. Because as well, it's been the evolution in those 4 games. Because he started in a more central position in which we were praising what he was doing. And then all of a sudden, with the addition of Olmo, Rafinha gets moved out to the left, and he's thrived.
No, he makes all the difference when he's out on the wing. he's good centrally. You know, he's a good player, so he's naturally going to be good in any position. But when you put him out on the wing, he's so comfortable there. He does what he wants. He does what he wants on that wing, and that's where you want him to be. Again, centrally it's fine, but Dani Olmo, for example, in this instance, will be better in that middle position rather than Rafinha. And you
Maybe
have
been
a
surprised.
Dani Olmo's not a natural wing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've maybe been surprised as well that Dani Olmo's adapted so quickly. We
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
the talent, we knew what we
Yeah.
could bring to the table, but it's
Yeah.
happened so fast.
Yeah.
It's so something like the way he came on at half-time against Rayo Vallecano
That
and
was-
absolutely
That's
changed
why,
that game.
yeah. And that was my question was always going to be, you know, it was his first match. You know, he was excited, he was motivated, but will he be able to keep up that consistency? And he has.
He has, yeah.
He completely has.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
It's
It's
just
a toss-up for me as well between Rafinha and Dani Olmo. I don't remember an impact. And
So
sorry
quick,
for the
yeah.
redundancy, but so impactful as Dani Olmo in that
Yeah.
second half. Yeah,
Oh, careful.
offside,
here.
maybe.
yeah, it looked
Yeah.
offside.
Offside.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
It's outside.
Mark, one
I
of
have
the
to say
things.
that
Go,
yeah.
go. Yeah.
Tell me, Robert.
No. You answer. Say what you were going to say.
No, I just will continue with the discussion that we have here. It was your question, Robert. What's my option?
No. Well, Diego was saying which player has surprised you the most at the beginning of this season.
Okay, yeah, but you said Olmo, isn't it, Robert? Because I agree you, because of course Dani Olmo was an incredible player, a top scorer of the Euros, but the way that he's adapting for the team, remember that today is starting for the second time this season, but before to start this game, only 45 minutes played against Rayo, the game against Valladolid, of course, we all know how good is he, but not as good as we saw, for example, in the first games, not just for scoring. Remember the incredible performance that he had against Rayo Vallecano, so I think it's maybe the most surprising for me. For the moment, there's a Girona player who has problems. I think it's Danjuma.
Yeah.
So this is
In
the
his
matter
shoulder.
because Barça players sending the ball off. We have to say that it's very warm today here in Girona. I don't have the red cap, but I have an interesting hat that Pau, one of our colleagues to work here in Girona, gave to me. Maybe in the halftime I will show my special hat that I have. Do you know Indiana Jones? So this is the kind of hat that I have. And never in my life, never I had this kind of hats. But today I have to say that I love Pau to give me this kind of hat because it's maybe the matter because I'm not like an ice cream in the summer right now here in Montilivi. So in the halftime I will show the hat, Robert. Yeah.
Mark, by the way, do we have a cooling break today? Do you know?
I think so.
I think yes, because the weather is very warm, but we have to wait until 30 minutes. So yeah, if nothing changes, we will have a cooling break. We have to say that Danjuma is fine to play again, so he's entering in the pit, and it's Barca's ball again. In the last minutes, we have to say that Girona is going up, but Barca wants another option.
Oh, careful
Oh, look
here.
at that
Here is
ball.
Balde with the run. Balde can get inside the box. Balde can shoot himself. And he sends it wide.
They all wanted it. They're all like,
They all wanted it.
yeah.
Olmo and Lewandowski in the middle are going, hey, we were here.
To be
I
fair,
say
he
fair game.
was-
I say fair game. He
Jordi
was
Alba,
open.
how many times has
He
he
was
not
open.
scored
Yeah.
those?
He was open.
To be fair, Valde was way ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would have had to been a cutback for a direct little cross.
No, but yeah, fair game.
Be careful with that long ball. Barca could be in trouble here. Girona with the 3-on-2. Brian Gil shot blocked. Good defensive recovery
offside.
there. Oh, is it offside? Okay.
I didn't notice it. Those long balls, Girona, I mean, from the couple that have gone out, but Girona are getting on top of those long balls. They're taking route run all the way down. They're regaining possession, 1-2 passes, and they're sending it up top.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, they're seeing that they just get that's the only way they can
Exactly,
overcome that
yeah.
press, right?
We're high pressing, we're keeping possession.
And
on
this is
their
something
side.
different. Sorry, Alex. This is very different for what happened, for example, last season, because for now, they don't have a player like Dovbyk, and not, of course, because he scored 24 goals and he was the top scorer of league. He was very tall, and in that kind of actions, he was very useful last season. Do you remember that? That, for example, from the midfield of Girona, they put a long balls for Dovbyk, for Savinho. They have different players. Brian Hill, of course, is very good. maybe he has to grow more to be at Savinho's level, but for example, Abel
Yeah.
Ruiz definitely is not that big. He's not that kind of player. So I think it's good for Barça that Girona is playing that way, to putting long balls to the striker and not to play by the pitch.
Well, it says a lot about how Barca are playing today. Now managing to keep possession in our own half, protecting the ball well, because Girona are very good at pressing, as are we. So two teams that want to play a similar way at the moment. Barca have been the better team, but obviously it's still 0-0. Girona have the talent and they can be very dangerous.
Very interested to see Brahim Gil though this season. I almost felt like he was on his way to just kind of fizzling away after his stint with Sevilla, Eibar in particular, and then going
Careful
to
here, Lamine Yamal into the middle with Rafinha. The ball bouncing around. Can Barca keep it? No. Ivan Martin is going to run away with it. And I agree with you, Diego. He's a player with a lot of potential, a lot of talent, but who tends to fade. And we'll see with Girona, with the Mitchell system, he can find that consistency. Good press now, which will allow Dani Olmo to recover. Here's Olmo. Olmo on the left. Olmo with the switch over to Koundé. Koundé with a shot right across the face of goal.
Just needed someone there.
And another chance for Barca there with 25 minutes played. It's 0-0. And I won't say that Barca have had like clear-cut chances, but we're there.
Definitely dominating. Yeah.
We're high up the pitch, which is what we want. Now it's just about getting that last pass or last shot in. As we saw here, you know, we're getting to the areas, but our finishing and creating of chances isn't that great for now.
No.
Even on set pieces and corners, we're not getting on the end of those. We're not creating any chances. So, but we're there. But it's positive. It's still positive. You know, we're still dominating possession again. There's another Girona route one pass down the wing.
They're looking for Brahim Gil. He's got Balde in front of him. Pass back to Sigankov, who's lost his partner in crime this season in Artem Dopvik. Time will tell whether that was a positive or a negative move for the top scorer, the Pichichi in La Liga last season.
He was always going to go, though, no?
Yeah.
I felt like...
I just think it's such a shame when a team like that has such a great season and then the team gets dismantled the next season. It happened with Leicester City a few years ago. Remember that? Mahrez left. Who else left it on that team?
Kante.
N'Golo Kante left as well. Careful there, the cross by Miguel. Íñigo Martínez with the header up in the air, and it's another offside, Marc Brau.
Yeah, it's another offside, but I don't know if it's of Viktor Sigankov, who tried a bicycle kick shoot, but I think it was just at the beginning of the action. So, but Girona is creating more danger in the last minutes. We have to take care with this.
I don't think so.
Well, they're a high-quality team, and Barca would do well to take their chances when they have them. Girona can pick you apart as well.
I would say Girona has more shots on target than us right now.
On target?
Yeah.
Possibly.
What do we think?
In a more central position as well over the last few minutes.
There we go. Total shots, no, 2-1. So we have 5 shots, 2 on target, 1-1. I was surprising.
Barca in Girona's half. Cazador getting it to Pedri gliding along.
Only took 3 players to hit the ball.
By 3 defenders. Oh, Pedri with the impact on the face.
Elbow to the face.
As Solis was trying to run away, he stuck his left arm out and went right into the nose of Pedri.
Oh, his hand.
His hand,
Yeah, and a part of the fans are complaining about this, but of course we can listen to some whistles because of course we're playing away. And of course Girona made a great season last one, but we have to say that this is not one of the most dangerous stadiums for Barca, because we have said that there's a lot of people who is a Barca fan and of course is a Girona fan. So of course Girona fans wants to win the game, but we have to explain that in all away games in La Liga, maybe is one of the kindest fans that we could have in the other side.
And Mark, and besides last season, we also, besides cancelling that one out, we've had good results in Montilivi, right?
Yeah, a full plenty of victories. The first one was 3-0 for Barça, the first game played in 2017. The other one was 2-0. And then the game that we talked before, the game decided by a Pedro's goal in 100 games played, of course, for the Canarian player. So 4 games official played here and 3 victories for Barça. So, but I think the good thing is that Hansi Flick said yesterday, we don't have to look back to the past. And also Mitchell is saying this because all the press conference before the games this season, Mitchell had to hear questions about the last season, and Mitchell said all the comparative between this and last season, we will lose everything.
That's true. Yeah. Especially when you compare the way that we're playing now.
Oh, Balde inside the box. Balde on the turn. Balde right across the face of goal, and it goes out by just a smidgen.
That build-up play, I think you saw. I shook my head for a moment because everyone was taking one touch pass, one touch pass, and we got to the point where we almost scored.
Does anyone have a Balde guess as the first scorer of the black kit? Oh dear.
I mean, that's what his
that
second
handoff from Rafinha.
Yeah,
as well,
no,
the
that was
outside
it was
of the
ridiculous.
nice.
Here we go again. Barca inside the box. There we go. Lamine Yamal!
Lamine Yamal! You got it right.
I got it right too, but I never put it in. I never put it in the app.
No.
Lamine! Vamos, Lamine! I want to see if there's a dance.
Is there? Do you wanna? Can you replicate it?
My son replicates all. He's
Just stop.
losing count of the different kind of celebrations. Yes.
Maybe there wasn't. Robert, if there's a dance, you have to
Look at that
imitate it.
press.
Look at the press with Girona giving the ball away.
Yeah.
See, David Lopez tries to run out with it, and it's Lamine Yamal who steals it away from him. Pickpocketing, not fouling. It's so easy to foul.
Yeah. No, he did
How
brilliant.
he takes the ball away. And Lamine Yamal scores
That finish.
and makes it 1-0 for Barca. Vamos!
No, 10 out of 10.
Buenísimo.
10 out
On
of
the
10.
half-hour mark.
Yeah.
Nice.
10 out of 10.
Well, there you go. The high press.
Look at Hansi. That's
I know.
like
Yeah, I
the
know.
most
He's smiling.
Well, I mean,
How can you not?
just what he's proposing there with high press. Oh, wait a minute, we've
Look at
lost
that.
again. We've won it again. Rafinha,
off the
too
kick.
long to Lamine Yamal.
We've won that off the kick.
Off of the central
Can I
kick.
say something?
Yes.
Careful. Yeah, go for it.
Just explaining the stats of Lamine Yamal. Before we explained that in 4 games in La Liga, he has 4 assists. But today is the second goal scored by Lamine Yamal. The first one this season was against Athletic Club Bilbao. Also the first goal just to open the score. And it's the first goals away this season of Lamine Yamal, who is he's very close to reach an important number. 9 official goals with Barça. So Lamine Yamal is just one close to get 10 official goals with Barça. And take care, because there's a Barça player just falling down. Rafinha is falling down, just complaining about some kind of action about Girona player. I don't know if it's a kind of fall
referee-
or if he was.
The referee is saying it was accidental, I think. He saw it as Rafinha was trying to run away. Yeah. Francis blocks, but I don't think there's like extra foul play. It's just foul play, I'd say. I mean,
By the way, Mark.
Okay, so just one last thing about Lamine Yamal. Just one last thing, sorry, Diego. I think that it's incredible that with 16 years old, 9 goals with Barça, so just one to be in 10 goals with Barça. And the other thing I have to say about Lamine Yamal is that we always talking about the kind of actions, the dribblings that he's doing, the goals he scored, the assists he made, but how incredible is the way that he recovers the ball. As you said, he took the ball over David Lopez, but do you know how many actions of Lamine Yamal goes in the great timing just to keep the ball in his side? I think it's very incredible if we know that he's only 16 years old. So it's not only the goal, it's just all the actions. He could alone all the action of the goal.
right, so Lamine Yamal has given Barca the lead in this game. It is 1-0, so why don't we ask for hearts again?
Yes.
Why don't we ask for hearts again, guys? Blue and red hearts, support for Barca, love for our beloved Football Club Barcelona. There you go.
Oh, look
Fill
at that
the live chat
graphic.
with hearts, guys.
Yeah.
Drowning in hearts.
Man, sponsors, hearts. This show is.
I know.
There's our new graphics. There you go, more hearts.
Yes.
The team's winning and we're winning as well.
Exactly, we're all winning in this. Who loves the graphics? Hearts for the graphics department as well.
Definitely.
Gotta love it. There we go. I'm going to fill the live chat with hearts as well. There we go. Good. Girona playing from behind. 11 minutes remaining in this first half, and there's something that I need to do. I wanted to do it in the cooling break, but I'm starting to think there may not be a cooling break.
Yeah, I think you're right, Robert.
We have to say, Robert, because that action over Danjuma, I don't know the referee considering. Sorry.
Oh, careful, careful. Brian Hill with the shot into the hands of Ter Stegen. You were saying, Mark.
No, I would say that maybe the action of Danjuma, that he had to stop the game just for 2 minutes, and it was in, I think it was in 21st minute. I don't know if it's the action that he considered that could be the cooling break. Definitely, I think that there were not another cooling break in the first half. So if you have to explain something, Robert, you could go on, because I don't think that the referee will stop the game again. Almost in the first half.
Okay, I'll wait for, well, a dead ball situation or something, like a shot off target, if there is one, to remind the fans of something. I need to remind you of something. Those of you who watched Barça live during the Valladolid game will know what I'm talking about. Those of you who didn't, well, this is going to be a surprise for you guys, as Balde is taken down, and there'll be a yellow card for Brian Hill, and a much deserved yellow card, although Brian Hill is frustrated there.
So, Mark, I was going to say, the referee, we like him, right? He's this one. ¿Cómo se llama? Is
Muñiz Ruiz?
Well, I have to say, Muñiz Ruiz, he's very young, because he's just 2 years over me, so he's 33 years old. I think he's very young to be a referee. No, I mean, I'm talking seriously. I don't really like him, but he's not one of the worst referees.
Is there a referee that you like?
That we saw yesterday we saw one of the worst performances in the league.
Yeah. He's like in the conference.
Wait,
Be all careful here, Lamine Yamal with a shot.
Nice!
Lamine Yamal!
unbelievable. Can you believe it?
There you go!
Can you believe it? Those two for Lamine.
Vamos,
The brace in the first half.
Vamos!
Can you do the dance, Robert?
Yeah, I've lost my whole earpiece equipment. I need some assistance. Vamos, Lamine Yamal.
3-0-4.
Yes.
There you go.
What a
Let's
finish.
have a look here. Rafinha
What a
with the
finish.
cross. The
10 at
ball. They're floating inside the box, and
What a finish.
Lamine Yamal,
Loves to
a
take
tidy little finish.
There's
Right,
top of the box, no one around him.
you guys take over. I need Joanette, I need my mic. I'm
A brace in the first half.
Honestly.
I mean, that is.
I don't think nobody predicted that, did we?
That was, not exactly.
On the expectations,
No,
but
definitely not.
What a first half.
I know.
From
I
Barca
feel like every game we're gonna have someone thriving. Last game it was Rafinha. This
Yeah.
game is Lamine.
Taking turns, huh? It's true that
Who's it gonna be next time?
the goal scoring is pretty evenly spread.
I think so.
'cause
Because again, one of the things that we've needed.
I got up so suddenly that
You got too excited.
my whole equipment fell apart. I think I'm good now.
Even
Did you
the
listen to
equipment
me
wasn't
before,
expecting
guys,
it.
about the number of goals score of Lamine Yamal?
Yeah.
Do you remember
Now
what I
he's at
said
10?
before?
Yeah, 9. You said
10
9, so now you
official
said
goals
10.
with Barca
Yeah,
with
yeah.
16 years old. Well, 17.
17, yeah.
It was 16 last season. With 17 years old, 10 official goals with Barca. It's the second double for him. Do you remember when was the first double for him? It was against
his first
Granada
brace.
last season in Montjuic, a draw, 3-3. So second double for him, incredible, not sense.
Well, the question is, will Lamine Yamal score a hat-trick? Because he's got plenty of time to do
Yes.
so. Olmo trying to get the ball inside the box. There's Lamine. There's Lamine on the edge of the box.
And this was your prediction, right, Tuna?
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna be great today.
You want to modify it.
No. I think
How am
I
I
am
gonna know if
confident
I've
about
won
the
the
clean
shirt?
sheet though. Well, you have to watch the show on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
You have to watch the show on Thursday to find out whether you've won or not.
Good. You know, in Barça News, we do a lot of giveaways as well, by the
Do
way.
you?
If you want to.
You give away the stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Barça trying to build. Girona clear the ball away. Right. Shall I do this now? I mean, it just feels like at every moment something can happen in this game.
I think right now
I
you're
love
okay
it,
though.
and at the same time I hate it because the things that I've planned to do on this show I cannot do because they'll get interrupted, and I don't like it when I get interrupted
I think right now is a good
by the
moment.
events.
Well, maybe not.
Or maybe not. Lewandowski keeping
Oh,
the ball
if
alive.
that- if that is an
Rafinha with the
assist.
run.
Oh, I was gonna be like, if that turns into an assist.
Yeah.
I think you can do it now, Robert.
I think with
Wait,
Barca's
wait,
high
wait,
press,
high
I mean, I might
press.
get up and something will I don't
I
know.
wouldn't. Not now. Not now.
Got Saniga with the ball.
They're really
They're really
risking
committed
it.
to
I was
that
like,
high
I know,
press
I
as
know,
well.
I know.
And Girona
It's
are
like-
committed to playing from behind
That's
as
what
well.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they're
Yeah.
really going for it, even though
They're
it's
just
failed
like-
twice.
Gino's like, no, we're gonna keep
Yeah.
playing from the back.
Yeah. They played a few long passes, but
Respect to them, though. They
no,
trust.
exactly.
They trusted
Stick to
themselves.
what they know how to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really worked today, but
Well, it's not worked once.
yeah,
Which
twice.
is, no, because the second was a set piece.
True. But then we've won it back from the kickoff.
Yeah, we won it. Yeah.
We've won it a couple times in the high press.
Okay. So it's worked. No, it's mixed results. Let's
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
for them.
Now it's going well, but I feel like now we've taken the foot off the pedal with the intensity of the high press.
Right, here's Ivan Martin. And Miguel trying to make progress for Girona on that left flank of theirs. Danjuma couldn't get away from Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo is going to protect the ball. Is he fouled? No.
No. It was a tough one.
There's battle with the clearance. Girona keeping possession, but they give it away. Ivan Martin to Rafinha. Rafinha's going to try from the halfway line. Can he do it? Oh! You cheeky boy.
That is how confident we are right,
right.
now.
Exactly.
It's a goal kick, so I'm going to do this now.
Go.
For those of you who watched the game against Valladolid, you know what this is about. For those of you joining today, well, we're organising a fantasy league in the Champions League for you guys, for the Barca Live fans, and for us as hosts to all play together to build a community. I asked Spence to create a team. I don't know if he has done that, as Girona are attacking right now. Careful. Ivan Martin. Girona with the shot, which is blocked. Can we clear this away, please?
Yes.
Too nervous. Right, Inigo Martinez clears, throw in. I asked Spence to build his team. His answer was inconclusive. Shall I ask? Mannequin. Has Spence built his team?
Have I prepared my fantasy team? What kind of a question is that? Of course I've prepared my fantasy team. Who do you take me for, Robert? I'm a mannequin. I needed a little bit of help because I don't have any hands to get it done. But I've got no Madrid players. I've got 3 Barca players. What more could you want? Could you also please remind the people how they can sign up for this thing?
Well, of course, Spence. As Inigo Martinez had gone down with some pain in the nether regions, but he seems like he's fine now. Once Girona have finished attacking here, once Danjuma has finished attacking here, I will remind the fans how they can join this fantasy league, which starts on Tuesday. Barca are playing on Thursday, but the fantasy league starts on Tuesday, so you must remember you need to be ready for this. Barca in possession, right? So it's open to hosts and Barca Live fans. This is the website, gaming.uefa.com fantasy. So if you type on Google or whatever your search engine is, you type Fantasy Champions League, that's the link you need to go on. And you'll find a... Oh, careful, Girona Ter
what a
Stegen!
save!
With a save!
Wow. What a save.
Airplanes on the live chat, please. For the save of Ter Stegen. It's a penalty?
Yeah.
Penalty.
Handball.
I'll remind
Penalty.
people of the Fantasy League later.
The referee said that it's humble.
What has happened?
Humble.
Remember that now the humble depend of the color of the shirt of the team that we have in front of.
Correct.
Yes.
So if we're wearing a black shirt,
It was headed down. It was headed down, and the bounce was.
I would say that is a handball.
Yeah, his arms are out.
His arms are wide open, Íñigo Martínez, and off of the header of Brian Gil.
But it was.
Is it Brian?
It
or
was.
Alejandro?
It was Balde
No,
who
it's
headed
Balde,
it. Yeah.
Balde.
Oh well, okay, well off of the.
Yeah, but still.
But still, yeah. It's completely accidental, but Íñigo Martínez's arms are wide out.
Yeah.
But if it's accidental,
I mean, he has his back to the ball.
That's the thing. Back
He
to
has
the
his
ball
back to the
should
ball
not be
because
a
he's
penalty.
heading it like that,
I thought back to the ball is not
and
a
Yeah.
penalty.
Balde
I'm
heads it
confused
into
with
his
the
the rule.
handball rules, honestly.
But I think
I
he's
would say
given
that
Yeah,
the
but
arms are
do
in
you
an
think that-
unnatural position and are wide
Definitely,
open.
yeah.
So
For
sure.
that would indicate to me that that is the reason why.
it was.
but what
it's
kind
a
of
handball.
danger? What kind of danger is this ball? What kind
Well-
of danger is this ball? So
It's even Balde that
heads it.
quote
Yeah.
unquote controls it or
Yeah.
heads it.
Yeah, but if the ball's like left bouncing inside the box, maybe someone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say questionable. Live chat. What do you think? Should that be a penalty or not? Should that be a penalty or not?
Questionable. I think by the book in the arms unnatural position.
But
you,
then-
you deflect the ball
Then
inside
he's
the box.
like back.
But that's the thing, though.
back
He
to
has
the
his back.
action.
That's what I'm saying. He had no idea where the ball was.
I'm
so
confused.
I don't know what the rules are anymore.
Ter Stegen can stop this.
Exactly. Can
Yeah.
Ter Stegen bail us out of this?
no bar, is bar.
Oh, yes.
So when you read, it's going to the bar.
See.
So it's going to the
Claro.
bar. So maybe it's the moment.
it's gonna get
'cause I-
cancelled.
'cause
It
I
was
think
so
also-
strange because the referee. Wait a minute. The referee said that the penalty has to be shot, but Ter Stegen said to the referee that it's not confirmed the penalty, and Muniz Ruiz said, yeah, it's confirmed, and everything was said just to shot the penalty, and then just in a moment, something is saying in the ear of the referee, and now he's in the VAR screen.
He's going to
So
cancel this.
But the thing is also
he
there's
has the
no.
decision, and the referee, as you can follow, off
No
the
penalty.
stand, is saying that there's
Because there's no
nothing.
right to see.
Yeah, there was no Girona player that was going to be able to attack that ball either. So you're
No,
not,
no, no.
you're
I
not,
mean-
you're not stopping an attack essentially either.
I mean, I would say that in the past that may have been a penalty
Yeah.
because the arms were in a
Yeah,
natural
but
position.
it would
but
have
then
been
his back
different.
is
Yeah,
he's got
it
his
would have
back.
been different if
Exactly.
a Girona player would have headed that in,
Yeah.
and it would have gone off. But
I agree.
it was our own defender that
No penalty.
headed that down.
No penalty. Which is important right
Yeah,
before half time.
definitely.
I don't know how much added
So,
time we've got in this first
Robert,
half. Maybe 10 minutes.
You know, always, Robert, you know, always I see some black hands behind, and I always explain that kind of stories. But I'm very close of the action, and it was so different to understand that the hands, there's no intention on it, and the
No.
other player was very far from Balde.
Yeah.
So this is the reason, because I said that for me it's not a penalty.
No, I completely
Yeah.
understand. I was just trying to, understand why
Yeah.
it would be a penalty if
Yeah.
because it didn't seem like they were going to
No,
review it.
No,
No, exactly.
it looked like the penalty was going to be taken.
Like we never saw the referee going. So
Maybe I should review this.
Yeah, but the strangest thing was that Marc-André Ter Stegen was in the line. Abel Ruiz was ready to
go.
shoot the penalty, and Ter Stegen said to referee, the penalty is not confirmed. And the referee said, okay, but put it on the line. And Ter Stegen said, but is it confirmed or not? And everybody here in Montilivi thought that the penalty was confirmed.
Yeah.
And was the surprise that I had when I saw the referee going to the bar.
it was very surprising. Right, I'm going to finish what I was doing.
Fantasy's back on.
Fantasy.
There we go. So fantasy is back on because we haven't conceded a goal. Right, let's see. I'll speed through this because most of you know this. Raise your hand on the live chat if you've already signed up, and sign up if you haven't. So, can we go back to one? Just a second. Because I want to remind gaming.uefa.com Fantasy League. You can find it on your search engine. It's the UEFA website or the UEFA app. And this is the code XHDV capital T capital A that you will have to introduce to join this league. Number 2, please. You pick a team name, very important that we know who you are and where you're coming from. Pick an original team name. You select 15 players, maximum 3 per team, so maximum 3 Barca players. You have 100 fake million in budget. Spend it how you wish. There are no prizes. This is just for laughs. It's just to create a community between the Barça Live viewers and us, the host. We'll see who wins, but there are no prizes. One more look at the code. There is the code. XHDB capital T capital A. We'll be putting that recurrently on the screen so that you can remember.
Half time.
It's half time, right, Mark? We'll talk to you later. Final rules for Barça Live hosts and for you guys if you want it. Always have 3 Barça players, of course. No Real Madrid players, no opponent players, so no Monaco players on Thursday. The league starts on Tuesday. Sign up, come on. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Right, let me go back to my seat because it is half time. It is 2-0 to Barça, the 2 goals scored by our young star, Lamine Yamal. Diego, Alex, amazing, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, what more could we ask for?
Really
One of
enjoyed
our
that.
star players with a brace. The whole team just looks connected.
And we look good in that kit as well.
Convinced. The kid is looking awesome. It's a great afternoon in Montilivi, and getting one up over our friendly rivals from the north of Catalonia. It's a great start so far.
Alex.
No, I'm really, really pleased. The high press, the intensity, the ball recovery as well when Girona are trying to go direct. We've done really, really well. Girona have had, yes, a couple opportunities. Ter Stegen had to come up with a big save. But, you know, those were probably 2 minutes out of the 45. You know, those 43 minutes have been all Barça. And 10 out of 10. I think the only thing we can do better is create more chances, more clear-cutting chances that we have, because we're dominating, we're getting into the box, but there hasn't been any, you know, it hasn't really gotten out of our seat to have these chances.
Twice it happened, twice it went in.
Exactly. So hopefully the second half we create a lot more. I think my prediction of 0-2 is out of the window.
I love that tweet, by the way, from the Barca account. Every 3.04 seconds, a new Lamine Yamal fan is born.
That's very specific.
Guys, do you think, before we head into the break, do you think that the mannequin, the headless mannequin, might have an opinion on this first half?
I would
guessing
assume
so.
I would
Let's
assume so.
check
Even
it
though
out.
he doesn't have a mouth.
He doesn't have a mouth, he
seem
doesn't
to-
have a head, but
Seems to
never be quiet.
Seems to talk a lot to have no head.
we'll see. I mean, he's had opinions up until now. Let's see. Headless mannequin, thoughts on this first half?
What are my thoughts on this game so far? Well, I have to say, in all the time I've been watching, I've been seeing a lot of people running, a lot of players kicking, a lot of players pushing, and a lot of players shoving. And that's what football is all about. So I'm very happy that we've been able to enjoy this together. You should thank me for showing up. I had a busy schedule today.
Well, thank you, Headless Mannequin. And with those thoughts of the Headless Mannequin, we're going to take a little break here. Half-time, players have headed into the dressing rooms, and we're going to leave you with some extracts of the interviews we had this week. Very interesting on Barça 1. ¿Cómo es Hansi Flick?
Lo que te dije, es un hombre tranquilo, es una persona de fútbol, le gusta trabajar, es trabajador, es un entrenador que tiene las ideas claras, es muy exigente, es muy claro lo que tiene que hacer, un jugador de fútbol, lo que tiene que hacer la gente que trabaja en el día a día, y para mí yo lo definiría como un trabajador. La idea era, si estos jóvenes funcionaran, nosotros ya no tenemos tanto que ir al mercado. Entonces la idea era encontrar este equilibrio y saber qué nos faltaría. Entonces, dentro de lo que nosotros teníamos pensado, creo que encontramos el equilibrio. Creo que el fichaje de Olmo nos da bastante equilibrio en el centrocampo, es un jugador distinto a los perfiles de centrocampistas que tenemos. Entonces, con esto ganaríamos también en calidad ofensiva, porque hubo jugadores, hubo ofertas por varios jugadores nuestros, pero nosotros teníamos claro que no queríamos perder a ningún jugador importante, y esto ha sido la idea. O sea, si nosotros los últimos años estamos construyendo un equipo, no podemos deshacer el equipo. Entonces la idea siempre ha sido que tenemos que incrementar el nivel, no bajarlo. Entonces vender a algún jugador importante es bajar el nivel. Entonces nosotros no podíamos hacer esto porque no caí la tentación de vender, pero no era fácil, porque no sabíamos perfectamente si podíamos jugar con esto o no, porque es fair play, todas esas cosas. Entonces, no vender es muy complicado, porque no vendes, no puedes comprar, no puedes fichar, o sea, todo este equilibrio que nos... Pero teníamos claro desde el principio, para mí, yo tenía muy claro que lo importante de este equipo era no vender a los jugadores importantes y sí intentar traer y mantener y saber lo que teníamos en casa. Entonces era un poco encontrar este equilibrio. Al final, si no tienes nivel, es imposible jugar en el Barça. O sea, la apuesta siempre tiene que ser, yo creo que es histórico que el club siempre ha salido jugadores importantes, jugadores de nivel, pero no sale por salir. Hay un trabajo detrás de esto, hay un trabajo que se está haciendo bien en el fútbol base, con Alessandro, con Toni, con Zigor, con toda la gente de ahí que trabaja. Y claro, al final nosotros estamos prácticamente todos los días hablando, viendo las cosas, viendo cómo esto. No creo que se está mirando por la necesidad, pero creo que se está mirando por el nivel de jugador. Y por supuesto es mucho mejor cuando no tienes que ir al mercado porque tienes calidad en casa. O sea, es fundamental esto para un club.
Siento que aún puedo mejorar mucho más y bueno, creo que puedo ayudar muchísimo más con muchas mejorías que puedo tener. Desde que llegué me consideraría que estoy pasando mi mejor momento desde el primer día aquí. Mi primera temporada estaba en una temporada de adaptación, me costó un poco más, principalmente los primeros 6 meses antes del Mundial. Y bueno, acabé perdiendo un poco esta característica que lo tenía bastante fuerte, pero el fútbol va cambiando y nosotros tenemos que adaptarnos lo más rápido posible a todo lo que puede pasar. Yo sabía que era una de mis características, 1 contra 1, me encanta ir 1 contra 1 al adversario, pero también tengo otros puntos fuertes que me ayudan, que aportan bastante a mi manera de jugar. Ser capitán es algo más de tu perfil. Por ejemplo, en mi opinión, Robert podría muy bien ser capitán también, Jules también, Ini. Hay muchos jugadores que podrían ser capitán y que son capitanes dentro del vestuario. Me alegré muchísimo de la elección. Si te digo que esperaba, estoy mintiendo, no esperaba ser uno de los 4, pero la verdad que me alegré muchísimo porque esto quiere decir que lo que hago interno dentro del vestuario, los chicos y los más veteranos también lo ven. La gente está súper ilusionada con nosotros, pero sabemos también que la temporada acaba de empezar y tenemos que seguir así. Ganamos 4 partidos, pero ya son 4 partidos que pasaron. Estar en el Barça quiere decir que tiene algo, ¿sabes? Que aportas algo y no es fácil, no es fácil llegar aquí. Cuando llegas aquí empiezas a jugar y bueno, has demostrado por qué estás aquí, las cosas te salen mucho más fácil.
The Next Generation premiering tomorrow on Barca One, first episode. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
I think we should ask production for that foosball table.
Right, 2-0 at halftime at Montilivi. 2 goals by Lamine Yamal. Great performance from Barca in the first half. The high press, the flick press, sorry, working in this game. Is it exceeding your expectations this first half?
Me, yes, to be honest. I mean, it's just so good to see this continuity from what we saw before the break. Alex, I know you pointed out before we left for break that you wanted more chances. It's exceeded my expectations, to take your words, because let's not forget that this is a tough ground. Traditionally, after international breaks,
what I was going to say.
There's always this little bajon, like a little dip, but we're not seeing that today.
No, exactly. I was going to say, I mean, you always have to factor in how difficult it is for these teams who have so many players who go to their national teams to rejoin and regather and go out there and do the same they'd done 2 weeks ago. And Barca have come out, well, just clicking.
Yeah, no, I said it before, that the gelling between the players and the intensity of, again, the individual quality. We've seen Lamine Yamal, Rafinha's taken kind of, I wouldn't even say a backseat, because he's still quite involved in all the games. We've seen a few little, little flicks, little here and there, but obviously a lot of the attack is coming in through the right side, and Lamine Yamal is cutting inside, and he's getting a lot of touches on the ball, and there's that individual brilliance, but it's down to all the players around him as well, which I think is what's been kind of key, that balance. Again, I feel like balance is going to be the main word that I'm going to say today, because that team is just outstanding, and defensively as well, we recovered a lot of the balls. They've tried to go route one, between the offside and our recovery. It's been amazing, and yeah, I think exceeding expectations, I think, is the right way to put it.
I would be interested to see the heat map of how much is happening in this half, how much is happening in this half, because if this is the Girona half, it feels like it's all happening here.
All the heat is that way.
I mean, Girona tried to hit us on the counter a couple of times. Then there was obviously the penalty, no penalty situation. But
there was that one Ter Stegen block.
Yep.
That was good. But even that, that was one.
That was one
game out of the first half.
So yeah, obviously that is a warning, though, that Barca must not get distracted, needs to keep going for a third goal. Of course, the question that we always ask at halftime is, who is the best player of the first half? And I think lots of people will go for the goal scorer, for Lamine Yamal, with the brace. But was he the most impactful player other than that? Obviously, maybe you score 2 goals, you are the best player of the first half. But who's making it happen for Barca?
I think it's a hard one.
I want to,
I know, that's the thing though. Lamine Yamal has obviously gotten 2 balls, but I feel like he's gotten the ball a lot, but not as much as you would expect, from a key player. I think it's kind of, for once, it's actually been spread out, because we've seen Balde get a few chances, Koundé's taking up the space that Lamine Yamal is leaving behind, Lamine is cutting in, Dani Olmo as well, recovering the ball at the top of the box. Cubarsí has made that one side tackle that he made was just absolutely clean.
Amazing.
And Ter Stegen, to mention him, has made that one really good save, and
what he's been required to do.
Yeah, I think it's been spread out throughout the board, to be honest.
Diego, Olmo, Rafinha, or Lamine?
Lamine Yamal.
Between those 3, definitely. I think that was easy.
We're doing those 3 on our screens, and most of the answers that are coming in are saying Lamine Yamal. I'm reading one from Snehal Kantar. I'm reading one from Jose.
I think especially that effort from the first goal of the high press. That was all I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, there was, we talk about the team, but that was his high press. That was his, effort. There was no foul. And then the finish was just exquisite. So
Benny Charlie says Lamine Yamal hat-trick. Mark my words.
Yes.
Well, we'll see. We'll see as the second half evolves. Let's go to Montilivi. Mar Brau, your thoughts on the first half. And did you do your fantasy team?
Yeah, well, for the moment I have to say that it's a great game by Barca. One of my secret numbers in the preview show was that was number 2, is the number of comebacks made by Barca this season in a game, in away games. But for the moment it's not necessary. We scored 2 goals. We did not necessary to make a comeback. But I think the feelings are very good. The same as we had before the international break. Sometimes it's difficult, this kind of game, because after 15 days without not playing together, after all the precision, after a lot of players making some long trips, it's quite difficult to play these games. But I have to say that for the moment Barca is doing a great performance. I have something to explain. First of all, I said that I have a hat that my colleague Pau is giving to me, and as you can say, this is something that saved me from the incredible sunny day that was here in Girona. I don't know if it fits me or not.
I think it's really
I don't know.
hat.
I look like maybe Indiana Mark, maybe. I have to say that I've never had one of this kind of hats. Pau, please come to me. Come to me. So this is Pau. This is Pau. As always, I said if something is working fine, it's because of him. As you can know, that he fits better than me with that kind of hat. He fits better than me. But I have to say that thanks for the hat. As I said, I'm not like an ice cream in the summer, eating ice cream. So you have here, so what kind of game do you expect? What kind of a score do you think? For the moment, 2-0 for Barça?
Maybe
What's
two
your
more
score?
goals. 2 more goals for Barça, maybe.
2 more goals, so it's very optimistic. 4-0?
For Barça, yeah, 4-0.
4-0, okay. Thanks, Pau. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, come. Fine. I need the hat. So Pau is laughing because he said, I need it. Yeah, but I need it too, Pau. Okay. Sorry. Thanks to you. So I have to go quick because I have a question to you and for Barça Live fans because Barça players are in the field. Robert, as you said, I don't have made right now my fantasy team for the game that we have to have here in Barça Live. So I want you, and I want Barça Live fans to give me some, give me some solutions, to give me some advice. So what kind of team could I have? So I have here some options. I'm just thinking about what kind of players could be in my team. So, well, I think that I don't know if to pick the first option. That could be, for example, veteran and talented players. For example, Ter Stegen, Olmo, and Lewandowski. It's one of the options that should be for my team. I will do it right now. Maybe at the end of the game, I will do the fantasy team. So, Barça Live fans, this is the first option good for me. The second one is Pedro and Rafinha fantasy because Rafinha, thank you, Ignacy. Pedro and Rafinha fantasy could be a great idea. Maybe it could be the second answer. And the third one, Cubarsí, Casadón, Lamine Yamal could be La Masia power. So, Barça Live fans, please help me, give me an answer. The first option, talented and veteran players. The second option, Rafinha and Pedri fantasy. I think that I know that with this hat I can be serious, but please give me a good advice. So the last one, La Masia power. What team should I have?
Well, the fans there going with different options for Madrid. We're going to have to review this, but they're going lots of 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, they're all three good options. And remember, on our fantasy league, before the second half starts in Montilivi, which is just about to start, I want to remind you on how you can join our fantasy league. It's a Champions League fantasy league for us, the Barça Live hosts, and for you, the Barça Live fans, the Barça Live viewers. Reminder, it's open to hosts and Barça Live fans. You go on the UEFA website or the UEFA app and you will find the league. You have to build your team first and you have to use this code, XHDVT, capital T, capital A, to join the league. Screenshot this now and then you'll remember which code you have to introduce. It's the UEFA website as the second half has started and Barca are attacking. Right, very quickly. Next slide. Next slide. As Barca were attacking again.
But
there's
Robert,
the code.
what team should I
There's
have?
the code. By the way,
what team should I have? I want to know the team.
Take the third.
First option, second
three.
or two. I will do it after the game. So.
Okay, yeah,
Option
I'll come to
three,
you with an answer.
Masia
But
power.
let me just finish the explanation.
One
the
more
code
option.
XHDV, capital T, capital A. This is a league in which you pick 15 players. You select an 11. You have 100 million, fake million to spend on your team, and you distribute it however you want. However you want. There you go, 100 million budget, spend it how you wish. Maximum 3 players per team, and we don't want you to pick Real Madrid players or to pick our opponents either. That's no fun. There are no prizes, by the way. No direct opponents, no Real Madrid players. Always have 3 Barca players. Shall we take a look at my team, or shall we do that later? Because Dani Olmo has made the run. Dani Olmo is inside the box.
God.
Dani Olmo!
Oh my God!
Oh!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
It's Olmo time!
Oh, time, indeed. It is that time. It is that time.
baby, it's a good luck hat.
Liga, sí. I think that Marc Brau hat is the good luck charm there. He has to wear it every game.
I see that. I see that.
It's almost time. At the beginning of the second half in Montilivi, we're 3-0 up. Let's take a look at that.
Wow.
As Koundé played it long, no offside.
Oh, wow,
Great
what a run. That was
run by
great.
Dani Olmo.
Off the volley.
And with
Oh
very
my
little angle,
God.
Yeah.
he blasts
Far
it past
post.
Far
Gazzaniga.
post. I know.
Half volley, half far post.
Cross the
Literally
goalkeeper. Wow.
Probably like 1% chance of scoring that.
That was just perfection.
Wow.
Marc Brau, Dani Olmo,
Wow.
3 games, 3 goals.
It's almost time. So 3 games played, 3 goals. So if he scored in every game, maybe we could have the treble again. Robert, what do you think about this? Because it's almost scoring in every game. I have to say that, for example, when he came to Barcelona, somebody said, no, Dani Olmo scored 3 goals in the Euros, but he did not score a lot. For example, last season in Leipzig, he only scored 6 goals. Okay, I think that Dani Olmo is saying, okay, hold on.
Okay.
3 goals in 3 games, and the 3 goals was incredible. Incredible performance, Dani Olmo. No, just 1 goal over Lewandowski to be the top scorer of the season. It's insane.
He's really thriving in that position as well.
I'm keeping this hat on.
Yes.
Good things happen when the red hat is on.
You know, someone in the chat at the beginning of the game said 5-0 for Barça.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, but now, honestly.
Yeah, I don't see us conceding too. We could see definitely scoring another.
Yeah.
If we conceded one, I'd get my prediction right. I don't want to get my prediction right. I want to see more goals.
Yeah.
To be honest. I
think we scored early enough that we'll definitely score one more.
Yeah.
Every time I've tried to explain my fantasy league, things have happened.
Yeah.
Things have happened, yes.
Try again, Robert.
A phantom penalty.
Maybe we could score another goal. Try again.
A goal. Well, I mean, let's stick to the game a minute. But yeah, Marc, you were asking which trio of a chance there for Girona. Which trio of Barca players you should have?
I'll go for option 3.
Option 3, the Masia option.
Yeah, that was nice.
Cubarsí, Casado, Lamine.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamine scored 2 today. I like that since Marc, you were the one who unveiled or who Pedri gave the answer to about fantasy leagues. Maybe you could have that option as well. You've got that connection with Pedri and Rafinha. You talked to Rafinha about it as well. So maybe you could have them. Maybe it makes sense.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I want to explain it. Do you remember that in the game against Rayo, Pedri told us that he was very happy because he had himself and Rafinha in his fantasy team of La Liga, and he was very happy. But in the interview that we had with Rafinha last Tuesday, Rafinha said that he already knew it before that game, but after the game against Valladolid, somebody paid the clause over him and over Pedri himself in his team. So right now, in La Liga fantasy team, Pedri do not have himself on the team. And I think it's pretty funny, this.
No, apparently Pedri was quite mad.
No Rafinha and not himself.
Someone paid the buyout clause for Pedri and for Rafinha. A wise person did that. Careful, because Barca are going at it again. Here is Lamine Yamal with the cross inside, trying to look for Lewandowski. We did no hearts for the Dani Olmo goal.
I have to say that I go over maybe with option first option, because Ter Stegen is in good shape. Lewandowski is the king of the Champions League, and Dani Olmo is scoring in every game. So I think that I will took the first option, guys.
Hearts on the live chat. Blue and red hearts as Barca have a corner kick. Maybe those blue and red hearts will give us some good luck on this corner kick as Girona headed away. Casado picks it up. Inside, Koundé. Here's an option. Here's a chance. Oh, the touch by Lewandowski was a little bit too long. Marc Brau, can you see if anyone's warming up?
Yeah, and I'm just talking to my camera Paul, just to have the image. Maybe you can see exactly what kind of players we have. So we have the image there. So we can see those other players. Eric, Pau Victor, Gerard Martin, Ferran, Hector Ford, and don't see the other one. Yeah, all the players. Hector Ford, Pau Victor, Ferran, Gerard Martin, and Eric Garcia. Those 5 players.
Amongst those 5 players is not the player who could make his debut today. Marc Brau, exciting times maybe for one of the cousins who are in fashion right now at Barça Athletic.
Yeah, one of the cousins. I don't know if Paul can give us the image. He's in the bench right now to search from Guille Fernandez. I don't know if we can watch for him.
We got it.
He's 16 years old. Yeah, we have it. 16 years old. So he was born in 2008. I'm scared about this. 2008.
That's ridiculous.
How young is he? And it's the first time he's in the squad in an official game. He's the cousin of Tony Fernandez. Last week against Orense with Barça Athletic, scored both cousins, Tony and Guille Fernandez, they became the youngest players to score a goal with Barça Athletic. The other cousin, Tony Fernandez, scored one goal, I think, this morning.
He scored today.
Just
Barça
one.
Athletic
Robert,
lost.
I think he scored the first goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, a goal today, yeah.
Ole.
But Tony Fernandez scored. We hope that maybe Guille Fernandez can play the first official game with Barça.
Careful here, Lamine Yamal driving forward, dispossessed by Daley Blind. I want to ask the question before we give him a chance to do it. Will Lamine Yamal score a hat-trick today?
Yes.
There it is. Option 1 for
Ooh.
yes, option 2 for no, option 3 for, there'll be 4 goals as a matter of fact. I think that's a bit too optimistic, but I'm going yes. I'm going yes.
100% yes.
I want to see he's never scored a hat-trick for the first team, right? But
Yeah.
Last time was Rafinha, so now it's Lamine Yamal's turn.
I think that Lamine every day is making history. So today it's a great day to make history. So I'm going. Yes.
Yes. 100% yes.
live chat. What are you thinking?
Could be a poker, you know. It's one of those.
You
days.
think?
I don't know.
Who's assisting the
Girona are
hat-trick?
making substitutions, Mark.
Yeah, and maybe you should help me. Important players, of course, right now. So Danjuma,
Brian Hill off.
Danjuma and Brian out. Yeah, Danjuma and Brian out. And Porto, who scored twice last season, entered. And Asprilla. We have to take care with this player. It's the most expensive player. It's not a good expression, Robert. So it's the player that Girona paid the most in the history of the club.
Oh yeah.
So 20 million euros for the former Watford player, and he only played 2 games with Girona right now. But they have a lot of good feelings for him in the club. So we have to take care with Asprilla, who's very young. And Porto, we know him already because he scored us twice last season. So attack substitutions for Mitchell. He wants something different.
I'm seeing a question saying, do they just talk here or do we actually watch the game?
If you haven't figured that out by now.
We watch the game and we tell you what's going on, and we do other stuff as well, like having good luck hats.
Yes.
Danny almost scored as soon as this came on.
And we have a talking
We also
mannequin.
have a fantasy league going, and as soon
Sorry,
as we
Robert,
get a break, I'm
I
going
just
to show you my
wanted to
team.
interrupt you again.
Sorry?
I just wanted to interrupt you again.
We have a talking mannequin as well.
We have a talking mannequin as well. We've got all sorts of stuff. I mean, you can stay tuned.
Sorry, Robert.
Rafinha, through to Lewandowski. Go, Levy! Go, Levy!
Surely.
It's Levy time!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
He's talking about the fantasy, Robert. Talking.
About it. Makes things happen.
Honestly.
I've got too much going on here. 10 minutes of this second half. I'm loving this game. I'm loving this team.
Leo should have finished that though.
I don't know how they didn't go
He
in.
was on goal, yeah.
Credit to Gazzaniga for staying like.
Yeah,
For sure.
no,
You got a
definitely.
crucial touch, yeah.
Yeah.
This hat's
I
a
wanna see
bit
that
tight on
again.
me.
Too much information in that head.
Exactly. Big head. It's not the hat's fault.
Montelivia's quiet down now.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah. Wonder what Spenser's doing.
Very
I
quiet.
think I saw him. I'm double checking. I saw a guy with a black hat and sunglasses. If it was him.
Incognito.
Much better. I can feel the blood flowing in my head again. Sigankov on the corner of the box there, but Girona attempting to build an attacking action here. Ivan Martin. Out wide to Daley Blind.
I was just telling Alex that how much
So
Daley
now-
Blind looks like his father. They're
don't know if
identical
you can
twins.
listen.
Like they're even balding the same way. Their hairline, it's exactly, it's.
Careful, 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 careful. Sigankov, low cross in. Inigo Martinez does well to clear it for a corner kick. Mark, go.
Corner kick. No, I just want to say that just a moment of silence. The maybe 100 Barça fans who are here right now,
The
they
coolest
were
corner.
singing, and we could only, we listened to him more than the other part of the stadium. Oh, what an attempt.
A chance there for Girona and Barça looking to get out on the attack quickly. Here is Koundé. He's got an absolute motorway. He feeds it through to Lamine Yamal. Go Lamine, go Lamine, go Lamine inside the box.
On your left.
Lamine with a shot. Gazzaniga saves. And it's a corner kick. Electric, this Barça.
That was it.
We need electricity coming through the screens here.
Lightning bolts on the live chat, please. Fill the
it.
live chat with
Good
the
save.
lightning bolt emoji. I'm going to do it.
Yes.
That was a good save.
Wah! What a counter-attack.
Let's go. Vamos. Sí. I think today smells like a hat-trick day. Oh, look at that crucial stuff.
Good saves.
Where is the lightning emoji? Is my question. Oh, there it is. There we go, the cross inside. Oh, there you go.
Oi.
From range.
Have you ever been to Montilivi?
First player to enter. We're looking for the first substitution, guys. Sorry, Diego. Eric Garcia, a player who knows very well this stadium.
Well, of course.
Will be the first substitution. Remember, last season he was on loan in Girona. He played very well. 31 games played, 31 for the start of the game. So 31 games played in the lineup. 5 goals scored for Eric Garcia. So I think that the people of Girona will make a standing ovation over him.
Well, I would hope so. The heroes of last season. Oh, look at that. Pedri recovering in midfield.
Oh,
Nice.
Feeding it through to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski getting it forward to Lamine Yamal. Go, can this be a hat-trick?
on.
Can this be a hat-trick?
Yes.
Go Lamine, go Lamine. No, it's back to Lewandowski! And he sends it up high. I have to share.
Oh, almost injured. Almost injured.
No, no,
Almost injured.
no.
¿Qué dices?
Almost injured.
¿De qué?
Almost just over the pitch.
You know what? In the first
Yeah,
half,
substitution. Yeah, Koundé's making the gesture. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I can't
know what,
believe
in the
it.
first
So
half, there was
almost
a play-
injured.
that he made a face. Is it his nose? Or
No,
is
I
it?
think it's something different. Oh, he's
Yeah.
got blood on his
No,
nose.
yeah.
His nose.
His nose.
Maybe it's that.
Maybe it's that. He's walking
That
off,
was
but
that was first half though, because he went off the pitch to get that repaired. But there was
Well,
a play in the first half.
what I
where
wanna
he
say
made
is
like
that-
a little-
He's going off though.
We
Oh
have
my
to
God.
expect that it's not a big injury for him, but Olmo has to go outside. Almost talking with Balde.
are there any gestures?
Well, Daniel Olmo was, the gestures. He was walking alone just to the bench,
He's not.
but he's talking with Hansi Flick. I
What is he
hope it's
pointing
not a big injury, but Eric is entering. Standing ovation over Eric Garcia. All the stadium is clapping their hands, just recognizing the work of Eric. And there's another substitution. Kubarsi out also, and Hector Ford will enter. First minutes of the season for Hector Ford. Remember, a right back.
Hamstring, yeah. He's
Maybe it would mean that Koundé will play as a centre back, but all our thoughts are on Dani Olmo. So
let's hope it's a scare.
we'll
He
hope
looks-
that it's not.
He doesn't look shaken up.
No.
Let's hope that he
he's
knows his
not-
body well.
He's
Yeah.
not limping.
Yeah. Well, he knows. I mean, he has, again, touch
Yeah,
wood, but a bit of a
yeah.
track record, so he knows his body very well.
Yeah. No, but it was there was that one play in the first half when I think the ball was going by the touchline.
Yeah.
He kind of ran to
Yeah.
it, recovered it, and he was like,
Yeah, I remember
but
that one.
He kept going, but obviously it might just be a recurring problem,
Out,
and now it's gotten to
This
the
is
point
the
where
good option. Then.
yeah.
Okay, so Mark, right now, what has happened here? Because I saw Hector Ford come on as well, while I was trying to see what Dani Olmo was doing.
Kubarsi is going.
Kubarsi, okay, so Kubarsi is out. So right now, Barça playing with Ter Stegen at the goal, 4 players at the back, Valde left back, Íñigo Martínez and Koundé centre backs, and Hector Fort in the right back position.
Okay.
So Casado, Eric in the midfield position, with Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, and Lewandowski.
Okay, okay. So Pedri's moved up a little bit there. Cross by
So yeah, Pedri is the attacking midfielder right now.
Yeah, okay,
So
okay.
Pedri is playing in front of Casado and Eric.
It's there.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, first minutes for Hector Fort. You saw that
I
moment
have to say,
after the Valladolid game.
sorry, Robert.
Yeah.
I have to say that the gesture of Dani Olmo on the bench is, as you said, quiet. So he's
Precaution.
not very
Yeah.
scared. I was scared because he was laying down the pitch and it's not good to see
Does he
it.
have? Is that
But
ice
for the
under?
moment, I think that we don't have to give a big alarm.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Probably precaution.
Hopefully
more
not.
than
Somebody
anything.
should tell him his nose is bleeding as well.
Yeah, I know. Someone should maybe clean that up.
He's on the bench, which is, well,
Precaution. I
Makes
mean,
me
I
feel
think,
a little bit
I think,
more
I think
calm.
after
Yeah,
that
yeah,
goal, he
definitely.
deserves a rest.
right. 63rd minute. So we've made 2 substitutions.
Oof.
Oh, the inside pass. Oh, there you go.
No, no,
there you go.
no,
Oh,
no,
now
no,
short. Goal! Pedrito! Come on!
Wow. Was that Casado with that assist?
Pedri with the magic wand. Bang!
Who was that assist? Was it Casado?
Oh, we need to see it. I need to see it again.
That assist, I'm sorry, that goal.
How much are you liking those graphics, by the way?
10 out of 10. I love it.
This show has drastically improved. Look at that.
Yes.
So,
I mean, wait.
And what the image, guys?
One touch.
What the
This
image?
assist,
Pedri
right
is
there.
dedicating the goal is for Hansi Flick.
I think it was Casado.
Pedri was going, sorry guys, Pedri was running just direct to Hansi Flick to dedicate the goal to him. So Pedri dedicated the goal for our coach. How much things in this image.
Mark, did you see who assisted that?
Yeah.
it's Casado, right?
I think it was Casado.
I think it's Casado.
Yeah.
Maybe Casado.
Sí.
Casado is the assistant.
Sí.
Yeah. It's Casado. And sorry for interrupt you, but I think it was a great image. Pedri running just in front of Hansi Flick and dedicating him the goal. I think it's an image very important. Only a few months working together. Pedri knows the way that Hansi Flick is working with him, and I think that it's one of the images of the season. Pedri dedicating the goal to Hansi Flick.
Jordi Cochran, do we have that image of Pedri running to Hansi Flick? Let me know, because our cameraman Paul.
I don't know if we can show it, Robert. I don't know if we can show it because it's a play
Well, have we seen the
thing,
reaction?
Robert, because Pedri is
Maybe.
playing.
Oh, maybe, yeah, celebrations.
Well,
yeah.
maybe.
I don't know. Well, the fans will just have to imagine it then. Or maybe they saw it live.
No.
Instead of us just talking
Soundtracks
about
and
it.
No, we don't have it, apparently. We don't have it. Anyway, who would have thunk, eh?
Wow.
But you can trust me, guys. You can trust me.
Yeah.
What I explained happened.
We believe you, Mark. We believe you.
Sigankov on the right. You could still get your prediction right, Diego. I wouldn't be happy about it.
Yeah, I
though.
wouldn't. That's what I was gonna say. That would kind of end in a downer. Right?
Yeah.
Look at that, Barca running. Can Rafinha get to it?
Whoa.
He can.
Yes.
Lee.
Go on,
Ole.
Captain.
Go on. Go on.
Yeah.
The cross intercepted. Girona give the ball away. And now here is Hector Fort who could shoot. The shot by Hector. I mean, if Hector Fort scores here now, let's just end
It's a
it.
good day.
luces
It's
y
a good day.
vámonos.
That's it.
Turn the lights
That's
off.
it. Game's done.
What a game, man! This is. We knew it was gonna
You
be an
can't-
entertaining
honestly,
game,
yeah,
but
no.
yeah, this is.
At least I get my clean sheet
Yeah.
prediction
True.
right.
You got clean sheet. I got the 4 goals.
There you go.
That's it. That's
I
good
get
No,
enough.
but we're missing a Lamine Yamal.
You get a red
hat-trick.
hat.
I get a red hat and to
You
talk
do.
about my fantasy
And
team
I was gonna
at
say
some
you
point, I
get your
guess.
fantasy league.
Yeah. Who's signed up for the fantasy league already?
More
Raise your hand.
substitutions. Pau Victor.
Pau Victor. Oh, nice.
Pau Victor will enter.
That's
Nice.
it.
For who is the question?
Lewy, no?
I hope it's not Lamine Yamal. I want him to get the
This is
chance.
I
the
really
question,
want a
Robert.
hat trick.
I want to get
You
the
don't
chance
think
to score a hat-trick.
he'll play number 9?
Although I would be happy to see Lamine Yamal get some rest as well, because he's been one of the players who's been heavily used.
And also Ferran.
International break as well.
I feel
Ferran
that
and Pau Victor. So 2 players will go
Ferran
out.
and Pau Victor.
No, I'd rather see Lamine Yamal rest.
Yeah, than get that.
Yeah. I do want to shout out Inigo
1 hour of
Martinez today as
football.
well.
Sorry?
Inigo Martinez has made a lot of key
Interventions.
there.
I would say, players who've been out on international duty,
Yeah.
maybe give them some rest. Lamine,
Yeah.
Lewandowski, Rafinha stayed here,
Yeah.
so maybe
Dani
let
Olmo
Rafinha-
was one of them as well.
Yeah, he had to go off earlier, unfortunately. We'll see in just a second as Pau Victor and Ferran get the
El
get
Tiburón.
themselves ready. The shot about to come onto the pitch, and I feel like, guys, it's 4-0. Who would have thought? We need more love.
I know.
More love for Barca. Hearts. Blue and red hearts. Fill the live chat with blue and red hearts, guys, because this. Think about where we were the last time we went to Montilivi and where we are now.
Let's not think about that.
No,
You have to learn from the past. That's why you can appreciate the present.
You learn from the bad moments.
appreciate
It's
the
true.
present by
It's true.
thinking about where we were.
True.
Substitutions, guys. So Pedri is one of the players who will go out, and it's important.
This is
Standing
please.
ovation on Pedri. Montilivi. No, it's not. Yeah,
Wow.
it's Pedri. Yeah. No, it's not Pedri. No, it was the Girona player. It's not Girona player.
Sigankov.
It's not. It's Sigankov who is out. I saw the number 8. So Lewandowski and Pedri. Yeah, finally Pedri is out.
Okay.
So Lewandowski and Pedri are out. Ferran and Pau Victor in. So you can imagine that Hansi Flick is thinking over Lamine Yamal's hat-trick, maybe.
Maybe.
So right now, Pau Victor will be our striker. Ferran, Pedri in the left, and Rafinha. So let's organize. Ferran will play as the left wing. Rafinha as an attacking midfielder. Lamine Yamal in the right wing position, and Pau Victor will be our number 9.
Oh, MDA is going. Is players from Bayern all right in fantasy? Well, we're going to play Bayern in the future, but you can have them for this match day, or you can have whatever you like. It's just for us hosts the rules there of not having an opponent. You can have whoever you like.
Oh, okay.
But don't have it be around. Bayern's fine. But when we play Bayern, do you really want to be celebrating a Bayern Munich goal? Here we go. Watch out. Could it be the moment for Pau Victor?
Bit too.
Shot blocked. 4-0, man.
Actually had a
Remember that Pau
informal
Victor
bet with
was
our
a
colleague
former
Pablo
Girona
that
player
Pau was
too.
going to score this.
Really?
Okay, wait a minute. We've got 2 conversations going on at the same time. Mark, what were you saying?
No, just I want to say that Pau Victor played also in Girona. He's a former Girona player too, the same as Eric and Pablo Torre.
And you got to interview him a week ago.
Yeah, and he's very nice. He's pretty nice, Pau Victor. It could be a guy like us, Robert or Alex or Diego. Could be a person like us, a kid like us, guys. Because it's like his dream was to play for Barça. And the way that he explained this, you can follow the content on Barça One. And it's not because I did the interview, guys. I know that you understand me. But I just want to recommend it because it's a great way to know him very well. And he could be a kid as us.
I know. If you haven't checked it out, on Barça One, the interview that came out last week with Pau Victor. Marc Brau got to interview him. He got to interview Rafinha, who's just providing the assist there, or feeding the ball through. Barça with a chance here. Is this Eric Garcia?
No,
Trying to set it up inside the box.
Over the top.
Eric Garcia,
A little
go for it.
alley-oop.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
little chip over the top.
Chip over the top.
That would have fallen to Pau Victor, wouldn't it?
Which game's better, this one or Valladolid? This one probably better, right?
This one's very exciting. Valladolid, I was lucky to be in the stadium with my
that
kids,
is
so that
good.
was special. But
Yeah.
this one is exciting too, for sure.
Oh, it's exceeded expectations in the best way possible. And the thing is that the way that we've been playing, we could have scored a lot more.
Yeah. No, it's just like the excitement surrounding Hansi Flick,
Yeah.
this team, the project this season is just growing exponentially with the passing of each match day.
But also, I think I quite like that that's starting from the players.
Mhm.
Like, it's not us generating that excitement around the team, it's the players being excited, and that is contagious onto us.
But if you think about it, like, only like the Gamper has been a letdown. So for every match, you've taken positives out of like.
Yeah, definitely.
And growing with each match. Mind you, Monaco is up next as well. So that's this Thursday.
This is a good match to go into the week with, though. A lot of confidence, a lot of positives, but still a lot to work on. Lamine going for the hat trick, not in the best style. Not his best.
We could forgive that. Completely forgive him for that. That's no problem.
I want to remember, guys, that remember that you can follow all the reactions here live in Barça Live. I think that we will speak with Hansi Flick for sure, but maybe with Lamine Yamal, because he can be one of the MVP.
Get it done, Mark.
So stay tuned, because all the reactions here in Barça Live.
All the reactions will coming to you here on Barça Live as Ter Stegen comes out of his box to clear the ball long. Mark, in those reactions, in those interviews, please, could you ask about the status of Dani Olmo, please? I would like to know what Hansi Flick...
I will do for sure.
I would like to know if Hansi Flick is worried.
For Hansi Flick for sure.
I love it. You're going to get a one-word answer.
Just in the face, because remember that we didn't know nothing about... It's not for joking, but I didn't know nothing about Marc Bernal's injury. And do you remember that game against Rayo?
Yeah.
The first answer of Hansi Flick was, it's very bad what happened to Marc Bernal. Just a few seconds ago, he made me a joke, an inside joke, but it's like, I was very quiet, and just a few seconds before after this, Hansi Flick saying, okay, we have a bad injury. It's like, what? So it's very difficult to understand Hansi Flick's feelings. So I will ask him about Dani Olmo.
The body language that day spoke for itself.
It really did.
That's the thing, though.
It was a gripping image.
Yeah.
And I felt it was really well placed, like so appropriate, but so empathetic or sympathetic from Hansi Flick towards Bernal. Yeah. I'm saying like how the whole dressing room, just despite the win, there was a sense of sadness in the day. Yeah.
No, it's a shame to see it happen to a young player, especially when he's playing so well. It's always because the future is so uncertain, especially in a sport like football and any professional sport, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you get injured like that, you don't know what the recovery is going to be like. You don't know what the status of the mental factor of that injury as well. So it's a shame to not just on the injury, in that moment, but the process and the comeback of the injury is insanely hard.
Alia says that Spenser was far from right. Or the headless mannequin. We don't know if it was Spenser or the headless mannequin. And we have a question for you guys. Which is your favourite goal so far? We've excluded Lamine's second, which is also a valid option there, because we have the multi-choice and we only have 3 options. Lamine's first, I think, was better than his second.
Yeah.
Olmo or Pedri? I mean, the Olmo strike was more spectacular.
Yes.
But the lead up to Pedri's goal, the pass in there, was sweet. So I'm going with Pedri's.
It's a good option. I mean, that as a conjunto as a whole was just sweet as pie. That pass just cutting through the 2 defensive line like a hot knife through butter.
That assist was just spectacular. But I do want to say that Dani Olmo finish was just, the probability of that, because it takes the bounce. The bounce is going away from him, and the way he turns his body, finishes that on a half volley in the far post is just exquisite.
Beauty.
Isaiah says this year equals 6 UCL. Let's.
Let's get
how you're
thinking.
I like the ambition.
Yes.
Let's get past.
We need to think ambitiously, but let's keep a hold of our horses. Hold up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hold our horses down. Something like that.
Hold our horses. I don't know. I mean, my head's thinking I have the privilege of having been born into a English-speaking family as well as Catalan and Spanish, and sometimes the expressions get mixed. Anyway,
I hear that.
From lost to the river.
From lost to the river, Mark.
To the river.
Exactly. There we go. 76 minutes, and the game has sort of quietened down. Mark, we've got 1 substitution left.
No cooling break left, and right now we can confirm, but there's no cooling break. Yeah, Diego, I was thinking about this. No cooling break, and I cannot understand this because, for example, today it's very warm. Good pressure.
Good pressure from Paul Victor on Gazzaniga. Oh, the turn!
4-0 down, you're doing that.
The footwork there by Gazzaniga.
Better than his defenders.
But look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at Barca recovering through Lamine Yamal. An opportunity here for Eric Garcia, who's going to set it up for Rafinha. Go, Rafa. Rafa with the cross.
Oh, my God.
Francis over the crossbar, and Francis has had enough.
Ooh.
He's
out.
He's like, yeah.
He is out. Right.
But I have another question that can be a good question for you and for the fans. Rafinha said, and also Hansi Flick, that the game against Valladolid was the best so far. But what do you think was better, game against Valladolid or today? We have to say that Girona is a Champions League team, and
Recency bias, but today.
I think that we can discuss over it.
Recency bias, but today.
I'm good with today, guys.
Because of the opponent as well.
And that Girona game wasn't too long ago either. It was at the end of the season.
Think of all the chances we've had today as well. It could well have been 7 as well.
Easily.
Right, there's been an interruption, so why don't... There it is. There it is, the Hansi Flick.
Little hug.
And Pedri, little hug in the celebration. Oh, no, we've got a corner
I wish
kick.
someone would hug me like that.
I can't talk about fans.
Oh, we're hugging. That's how... Oh, we should recreate it.
Just running towards each other.
You want to recreate it? Go ahead.
Slow motion.
78th minute, Arnau Martinez is going to come on for Girona. And the game has definitely quietened down a little bit.
Yeah, we're still getting on the...
Which is natural.
Yeah,
naturally,
still getting good chances, but... Girona...
With the sound effects,
I
man.
know.
Yeah,
you guys,
that Girona's
you guys
attack
have been busy.
right now.
Nice.
They've stopped going route 1 into our half, so...
Good Danny Blind.
Or his dad.
Oh yeah, that.
Or is it his son? Right, Girona in possession here. Of course, as Marbrau said, a reminder that if you're watching us on Facebook, the show will end once the game ends. But if you're on YouTube or Barca 1, therefore here, Porto inside the box, and Girona score. Well, it wasn't going to be perfect, but
it could have been.
Score 1.
That's annoying, eh? The clean sheet gone.
Stuani.
The way
You can never discount the old man Stuani.
Never discount the veterans. Never discount Stuani or Porto.
Exactly.
It's a long ball there. Could that be offside?
It's.
Let's see.
I would challenge that.
Depending which team is playing, the line's going to be...
No. The referee is saying that the goal is conceded, so there's no offside. Goal scored by Stuani, the top scorer of Girona's history, and of course, I think that it will not make nothing in the game.
Well,
but it's a pity that we cannot have a clean sheet today.
It's a shame.
Diego, what percentage of you is rooting for another Girona goal?
How right
I can't
do you
lie.
be?
Maybe like 1%, just so I can get the 4-2. But no, I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. I'm more curious to hear what's coming up on Thursday with the Champions League debut. Did you guys special programming or?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Monaco against the team that gave us so much trouble in the Campo. So it'd be interesting. Interesting test.
It's a good away day.
Mark, you're flying out on Wednesday, right?
On Wednesday, we can explain just the planning because it's official today. Barca will not train in Monaco. Remember that sometimes the teams train in the same stadium. Barca will train in Barcelona on Wednesday, and then we will travel to Nice, and then by car to Monte Carlo. And then we will gonna listen in the afternoon, in Wednesday afternoon, evening at least. It will be maybe at 7:30 p.m. Hansi Flick and a player in the press conference. And then the next day, on Thursday, Barca will play at 9 p.m. So this is the news. Barca will not make any training session in the Luis II Stadium. Only the press conference.
The first time that the Champions League is going to be played on a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, first time, and the only time this season. This is only the first time, the first week playing there, just to explain exactly and to give some extra credit to the new format of Champions League, and just to show and just try to the people to watch as many games that as they can. And this is the reason, because we're playing on Thursday, but it will be the only time this season to play Champions League on Thursday. But remember that Barça will play 3 consecutive games away. Today in Girona, on Thursday we will play in Monaco, and then the next La Liga game will be also away, and it will be very difficult. Maybe it's one of the best teams of this season. It's Villarreal, who also won yesterday against Mallorca, and it will be a very, very tough game.
Yeah.
Tough outings. Ooh, here's Paul Victor.
Hola.
Paul Victor going
Oh,
forward.
yes.
Paul Victor going forward. Paul Victor driving.
yet.
Paul Victor.
Yeah,
Paul
let it
Victor.
rip,
Paul Victor.
son.
Paul Victor.
Oh my God.
I saw that hit the back of
I
the net.
know, literally,
Oh my
I saw
God.
that going in.
So
Literally just
close.
danced through the entirety of Girona's defence and almost curled it in top corner.
He had Ferran just ahead of him, and
Yeah.
he said, no, this is mine.
Ferran
Right.
literally stepped away and he's like,
Like, yeah.
have it.
Yours. Laid out the red
That,
carpet.
look how close
Remember
that
that Paul Victor played here,
Oh,
former Girona player, so it's an interesting game for him. Maybe he's extra motivated today.
Well, I mean, and first chance in a while as well.
yeah.
Looking to make a big splash. Let's see, Koundé, he's already provided 1 assist. He can feed it
Yes.
through to Rafi.
Oh,
yes, he
yes.
can, yes, he can. Here we go. Go, Rafa, the man of the mountain.
on the left,
Focus.
on the left, on the left.
No, ran out of options.
It's
still in.
Is it still in?
Oh, it is still in.
Oh.
Right, well, the game is
Do you want to try the Fantasy League one more time?
Something good will
1-2.
happen.
Here's
Maybe
Paul
Paul
Victor.
score.
Foul for the goal.
Oh, Ferran, inside. No, Daley Blind.
If you talk
is
about the
gonna
league,
clear.
then Pau could score. I think that's the...
True. Should we try that? In the meantime, answer that question. What are you liking most about the game? How we're playing after the international
Yes.
break? All the chances
Oh.
that we created, because, I mean, we've had so many good goal-scoring chances, or just like, hey, you've got a 17-year-old who scores 2 goals.
This is tough.
Yellow card for Paul Victor. The easy one for the referee, the young player. Yellow card for him. I think it's more for the gestures he made and the way that he's complaining
That was a 50-50. He got
than
the
the
ball,
fall.
though.
Yeah, but he came out like
Yeah.
protesting very vocally.
Robert, I'll go for option 1.
Option 1, how we've played after the international break.
Yeah, I've got to go for the chances.
Yeah.
I think when you look at the goals, obviously, one of them was high pressed, the other one was, the Casado assist, the Dani Olmo assist was really good as well, and that finish was exquisite. I think the chances we've created have been, 10 out of 10. We see there, Pau having the confidence to shimmy through the entire defence, almost having an absolute banger. I think the chances have been coming from different styles of build-up play, which I think has been really good.
Right, Girona have given away the ball. They're making a substitution. I'm going to try this once again. And if I get interrupted by a Paul Victor goal, well,
So be it.
Exactly.
Yes.
One final time. Fantasy Champions League, because, I mean, today's the last time that I can remind you of this, because the Champions League starts on Tuesday. So, here we go. Fantasy League, it's on the UEFA website. You type Fantasy Champions League, and it'll be the first link that comes up. Can we get the explanation on our screens, please? It's a league which is open to hosts and Barça Live fans. Gaming.uefa.com. You have the UEFA app, or you have the website. As there's a free kick called against.
Red card for Ferran.
Things happen when I talk about the fantasy.
This is...
It's a tough entrance,
Is
but
that a direct
it cannot be a red card.
red card?
Yeah, direct.
Direct red. For Ferran?
Ferran.
Yeah.
Ferran.
This can be reviewed
Look
by
at Porto
VAR,
and
can't
Rafinha
it?
getting
Porto and
into
Rafinha getting into it as well. Okay. So a straight red
Direct red can be reviewed by VAR, can't it?
for Ferran Torres. Well, we'll see. And we need to see a replay
I
of this. He
think
went
that
in like high
it's
boot.
not a red card.
He went in with the high boot. Let's see. Oof. Well, he catches the right ankle.
It was a late challenge.
Late challenge, yeah.
Studs up.
you can't really argue much with it, really.
It wasn't
But
a bad
do you think
intention,
that
but it
it's
was a late
very...
challenge.
So is it strong? Is it
Yeah,
strong,
it-
the entrance?
It's late. It's
It
late
was-
and it's dangerous because he steps on the ankle, basically.
Yeah.
It's clumsy, I would say,
Yeah.
more than like him going
Yeah.
in too strong.
It's just
not
a late
malicious,
challenge. studs
Not
straight
malicious,
into the
but yeah.
ankle. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Barca will have to end this game with.
So
10
the
players.
problem is not for today. The problem is not for today. Is that maybe well,
Less
for sure
options.
Ferran will not
Yeah.
play next La Liga game against Villarreal.
Less options for the
just
game.
one.
But well,
against,
we will have more
Villarreal.
players. This is the pity. But we
Yeah.
hope that it's only one game banned for him. One game of suspension
exactly.
with
Yeah.
our committee in Spain.
Well,
and everything
exactly.
can happen.
Exactly.
Yes.
Incoming cross. Right, goal kick. Okay, I'm going to finish this. I am determined to finish this now. Although Barca are playing with 10 players, defending a 4-1 result, 3 minutes of game time remaining. I think we're safe.
You're wasting time, Harvey.
So, UEFA website, this is the code, XHDV, capital T, capital A. You will be asked that after you have filled in your team, after you have picked your team. How do you do
19
that?
shots.
Well, you
19
have
shots.
15 positions to fill, 11 starters and 4 subs. We go to the next, there you go, you select 15 players, maximum 3 per team, so you can have maximum 3 Barca players, pick wisely. You have 100 million of your budget, and you can spend it however you wish. There are no prizes in this league. We're just playing for fun. You also have to pick an original team name. Let's go to the next one. As Girona are playing it long, Inigo Martinez deals with it. There's the code. That's the code you have to remember. Screenshot this now. Screenshot. XHDV, capital T, capital A. That's the code you need to remember to access our Barca Live Fantasy League. For us, the hosts, there are some rules which you can adhere to, which is that you always have to have 3 Barca players, no Real Madrid players, and no direct opponents are allowed. So no Monaco players for this match day 1. You can have some of the others if you'd like. Who else are we playing? Bayern Munich, for example, young boys. You can have some of those. As there is a goal kick, is it, or corner kick for Girona? Corner kick, I think. Right. Finally.
No, goal kick. And
Goal kick.
It's goal
This is
kick,
my team.
but the public saying that it's corner kick. It's your time. Yeah, Robert, go on.
Here is my team. My team is called Robert's Barca Legends, and it has 3 current Barca players and all of former Barca players. So you've got Emerson Royal, Grimaldo, Lucas Digne, Francisco Trincao, Oriol Romeu for Girona, Gundogan, you've got Griezmann, you've got Luke de Jong, and you've got some subs as well. Serginho Dest, who's injured right now, so he's not going to be in my lineup. Xavi Simons and Dembele as well, as Ter Stegen, Lewandowski, who's my captain, and Pau Cubarsí. Do you like it?
It's good. I like your De Jong pick.
Luke de Jong, exactly.
Yes.
From 1 to 10, how much do you like my fantasy team, and how much do you want to be a part of this league? Raise your hand if you want to be a part of this league, or if you already are, and rate my my fantasy team league. Do you like it? Do you not? The concept of having only Barca and former Barca players. Let me know. Let me know on the live chat. I'll read some of your comments. Barca have a throw-in,
You
but
did it, Robert.
yeah, round of applause.
6 minutes. 6 minutes of added time.
6 minutes.
6 minutes of added time, really? Do we need it?
Successful.
It gives you time for one more.
One last chance to go to the fantasy league.
Who did you leave out? Did you leave anyone out?
Yellow cards.
Yellow card for
Sorry,
Lamine
guys,
Yamal.
yellow
Things
cards
getting chippy. I
because
don't think we need the
Porto-
6 minutes.
No,
Please.
no, it wasn't a good call.
Porto said something to Lamine. Lamine is saying something to Porto, and as I said, for me it's not one of the
but
worst
Porto's been-
referees,
Yeah.
but I
been
don't like
stirring
really
stuff
Muniz
up.
Reed, because it's not necessary to go as a shooter. It's not necessary to go as Lucky Luck to show the yellow cards and to feel the moment. Muniz Reed, you don't have to feel the moment. You don't have to be like Lucky Luck.
No.
Well, Hansi
And
Flick's
now
doing the
Muniz
wise
Reed
thing right now and
wants
taking
to
Lamine
talk
Yamal
with
off.
Lamine Yamal.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not necessary to be Lucky Luke to showing the yellow cards.
saw Round of applause, round of applause for Lamine Yamal.
Martin will enter 10 official goals with Barca, Lamine Yamal, and second double of his career with Barca.
Round of applause for Lamine Yamal.
Yes.
And some Barca hearts as well. Some Barca hearts as well on the live chat. Barca hearts for Lamine Yamal. Gerard Martin gets some minutes
On in.
as well. Final minutes in Montilivi. Barca are up 4-1 why don't we find out when Spenser is going to come back? Shall we ask the Headless mannequin? Mannequin, when is Spenser coming back?
I don't know when you're gonna see him again. What am I, his caretaker? He's got a life of his own, and from what I've heard, he's gotten into a little bit of trouble with the law, if you know what I mean. We'll see him when we see him, on the other side.
Oh dear. Oh, Spence. I think he's coming back on Thursday, if his trouble with the law has been resolved and everything's good. I hope he's... I hope he's well. I think he's at Montilivi still. I hope he's digesting this well. 4-1. Okay, guys, let's focus on the end of this game. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff.
Fantasy stuff.
Fantasy stuff.
It's true. Every time something happened.
Yes.
Yes, Alex. I mean, yeah, literally, eh? There was the penalty, no penalty.
Yeah.
There was the Olmo goal.
Oh, challenge.
There was
The
the red card, and there was once we mentioned it, and Paul Victor had an opportunity, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Just the mention of it.
And Lewandowski's attempt.
Yes, exactly. No. Anyway.
It's another good, interesting signing for them from the Bay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't remember the last time I heard us talking about him
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
Like
Carolina
in
on the live
elite
chat says,
football.
we have to score because I've put 5-1 for Barca in my match day challenge. So just for Carolina, let's
Just
root for
one
this
more.
fifth goal.
Oh, here he
So,
comes.
There it goes.
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert and Jordi, I don't know if you see it live, the image, but we can have it because Paul told me that we have. The way that Hansi Flick is saying, is congratulating Lamine Yamal on the bench.
Oh,
we have the
okay.
image. I don't know if we see it live, but Jordi, our editor, just follow for it because I think it can be a good idea to show it. I don't know right now, but in the post-show. But
Maybe.
we have the image, the way that Hansi Flick is talking with Lamine Yamal.
Post-game show coming up after this game. Stay tuned if you're on YouTube or Barca 1. We'll be coming with all the reactions. Marbrau will be interviewing the players. And careful here because we have an opportunity. Pau Victor, the shot soft into the hands of Gazzaniga.
He's thinking about it way too much.
Marbrau will be interviewing the players and, of course, Hansi Flick, and we'll be here in the studio analysing everything that happened, as there is a Girona player who is down, John Solis.
It's something that we don't hear enough about, I think, is just how well this team communicates despite the language or cultural barriers that might be. You know, with Hansi Flick being German, obviously speaking in a foreign language in English, and the team having to also...
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it?
Yeah,
How he communicated with Lamine Yamal?
Yes,
Let's go for it. Let's show it. Let's show it. Let's show the image. That was the moment.
It's like a father. Ah,
Oh,
Look at
I
that.
do like to see that.
honestly.
Absolutely.
You have to love it.
There you go.
You have to love it. Our new coach and our budding star.
Yes.
There you go. Fill the live chat with hearts for that. There you go. It's raining hearts here at Barca Studio. And
All right, ref,
think-
just call it a day. Oh, my God.
who's got a yellow card now? Stuani.
Okay, Stuani.
Okay, I think these 6
Stuani,
minutes
because,
of added time were a
The
very
most
bad idea.
unnecessary. Yes, they were completely unnecessary.
It's over.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Yeah, there's a shooter alone in the field.
Yeah.
But after all,
I
we have
do-
to say that more history for Hansi Flick. 5 consecutive victories in La Liga. Incredible thing. The last time it happened, first season of a Barca coach, 5 consecutive win was with Luis Enrique, 10 years ago. But in that season, in the 6th round, Barca got a draw against Malaga. It was an incredible game, remember, because it was the first game played by Douglas, our former player. We hope that let's gonna have another win against Villarreal. But first of all, we have to win in Monaco. We saw at Gamper that it won't be easy.
No.
So
Right,
end
the
of the
game
game.
finally.
Right. We won.
Mark, ask about Olmo, please.
Yes.
There you
we're
go.
good.
That
For
was
sure.
good. That was good.
That was good.
Not leaving me hanging.
Not a bad way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Definitely not.
Right, well,
Player of the match, Lamine Yamal.
4-1 for Barca, and La Liga naming Lamine Yamal the player of the match. 5 out of 5 for Hansi Flick's team.
Yes.
4-1 at Montilivi, 2 goals by Lamine Yamal, 1 by Dani Olmo and 1 by Pedri, in a game in which Ferran Torres was sent off as well, and Dani Olmo had to go off holding his hamstring. I'm hoping this is going to be because of precaution, but
Yes.
Exceeding all expectations, especially, Diego, we've talked about this before,
Yeah.
After the international break impact.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what a way to restart again the league, restarting it the way you left it by winning and doing so convincingly, this time against a Champions League caliber team in Girona. We were all expecting this to be an entertaining game, but as you rightfully say, Robert, it's definitely exceeded our expectations. Walking away with 4 goals in Montilivi, Lamine Yamal with a brace, Olmo getting a nice goal. Hopefully everything will be fine. We're going to hear from Mark Brau shortly, so stay with us.
Exactly.
But, good, excellent restart.
Alex, quick thoughts before we take a little break and come back for
Nothing,
post-game show?
not much to add. I'd just 10 out of 10 performance. I mean, I think the only thing we could have done better was score more goals, but honestly, scoring 4.
Exigente.
I know. It's like, I mean, we have 20 shots.
Yeah.
Like, we have 20 opportunities and we've only scored 4. Only, I say. I mean, my expectations are so high right now. But no, I think that would have been the only other thing to add.
Right, guys, we're going to take just the briefest of breaks to gather our thoughts. I'll take off this cap. The good luck charm is no longer needed. We will be breaking down the game and listening to its protagonists in just a couple of minutes, so stay tuned. Well, we went into the international break with a 4 out of 4, and the perfect streak continues as Barça win by a result of 4-1 at Montilivi against the team that we weren't able to defeat last season. 4 goals against Girona, 2 scored by Lamine Yamal, 1 by Dani Olmo and another by Pedri in performance which probably exceeded all expectations. A very intense start from Hansi Flick's side, and we can go straight to Montilivi to hear from one of the scorers. Pedri is with Marbrau.
Nice.
Yeah, we are with the man who scored the 4th goal. We are with Pedri. Pedri, què tal? Com estàs? Bona tarda.
¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes.
Quina victòria, no? 5 victòries consecutives. Venir aquí a Girona, un equip de nivell Champions, i fer el partit que heu fet. Què em pots dir?
Sí, muy contento. Sabíamos que era un partido difícil. El año pasado nos costó mucho jugar contra el Girona. Es un equipo que tiene la pelota y le gusta jugar. Y bueno, muy contento por la victoria y por la imagen que ha dado el equipo.
Parles de la imatge. Quina creus que ha estat la clau del partit? La sensació és que des del primer minut ja heu fet la vostra pressió i el partit ja era vostre.
Sí, sobre todo eso, que desde el primer momento ya sabemos a lo que vamos, presionamos arriba, creo que la presión nos da mucho. Hoy nos ha dado ese primer gol con la presión de Lamine y bueno, muy contento porque el equipo está muy enchufado.
Amb gol marcat per tu i amb dedicatòria a Hansi Flick. No sé si ho havíeu parlat o t'ha sortit de dins.
Sí, justo antes de la charla le había dicho que hoy marcaba gol y bueno, pues se lo fui a recordar.
I ja per acabar, la millor manera per encarar la Champions, no? Aquesta victòria, aquest 5-5, la confiança és màxima.
Sí, exacto. Ahora contra el Mónaco, con todo, recuperar y ir con todo para empezar con 3 puntos la Champions.
Enhorabona, Pedri.
Gracias.
The words of Pedri explaining the reason of the celebration, because he talked with Hansi Flick, and Pedri said to Flick, "I will score," and he scored. So this is the explanation because of the dedication directly from Pedri to our head coach Hansi Flick.
Thank you very much, Mark. Keep us, stay in touch and keep us informed of all the interviews that will come later on in this show. Pedri, who scored today, he scored as well against Rayo Vallecano. He'd scored already against Girona in Montilivi in previous seasons, and Diego Alex, isn't it all much brighter, much easier when Pedri is available and helps?
That's what we said at the top of the broadcast, right? A good Pedri makes the whole team better. Can I just say, that was the definition of a flash interview.
Yeah.
That was like
Question answer,
yes,
by.
yes. But yeah, what I loved as well was Pedri talking about how from the beginning they made their intentions felt, right?
Yeah.
And that was so noticeable. If again in prior seasons, sometimes the team takes a little bit of takes some time before they actually get into it.
Takes us to concede sometimes to get into it.
Also, yeah. But this now, I mean, the intensity was there from the get-go, and that was so noticeable and great to see.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree. I think obviously, you know, we said it the last game that we played against Girona. Girona dominated the first half, and it took us a lot of time to grow into the game to get possession back. But we started from the beginning. You know, that possession, Girona barely touched the ball in the first 15 minutes of the match, and I think that start was probably to keep that momentum going. If we didn't do that, potentially, you know, Girona would have grown in confidence into that. But we literally from the start just dominated everything, and then, you know, we scored. Girona had the ball in the kickoff, and then we regained that back. So just the intensity throughout, especially the first half, to get that, you know. We had a good lead at halftime, and then to keep that going, I think, was really important. And again, you know, we haven't seen that.
Like there was no speculating. There was not any point where the team was like, let's sit with the ball.
Very straightforward. Very straightforward.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think in the first half, one of the things was, we mentioned this at halftime, it was all happening in Girona's half. Barca were keeping them bottled in. Girona, the only way they could make it out was those long passes where they tried a couple of times.
Another thing we haven't talked about, the offside trap was 10 out of 10 today.
10 out of 10. And what I was going to say is, what we also mentioned was, at some point during the game, okay, we're there, we've got a feeling that something might happen, but the chances weren't all that clear. And when that happens, that's when you see the importance of what Hansi Flick has brought to his team, that intensity, that will to force mistakes, to recover the ball, which is what Lamine Yamal did on David Lopez, sneaking up from behind, not fouling, picking the ball away from him, and then finishing with quality in front of Gazzaniga. Because you're not always going to be creating clear goal scoring opportunities from the get-go, from the start, because of course Girona are a quality team. They know how to defend themselves as well, and that is where that high press, the forcing mistakes, comes into play. And it's what we've seen in the last few games. Hansi Flick came in with a very clear idea, and I think the most surprising thing is that this is happening in September.
Yeah,
You normally see these things like
yeah.
take time.
Yeah.
Definitely. You see a new manager coming in, usually, you know, you give them that breathing space to make mistakes, to make errors. If the team doesn't get off to a good start, you forgive it because it's a new manager, it's a new style of play, especially, again, you know, from Xavi to Hansi Flick. The management, the culture behind, you know, where they're from is very, very different. So, you know, it's 5 out of 5. I mean, that's to any standard, to any manager, it's amazing. And, you know, it's not the easiest of games either. You know, we're showing up to every single one of them, and we're
from
scoring.
Valencia, from
you
the
know,
start.
you know,
like
7 goals. We're scoring
Athletic
4
Club.
goals against a team who we didn't score more than 2.
Yeah.
You know, over the past 5 games that we played
4
against
in
them.
total of last season. so, yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
I was going to say as well that what we heard at the beginning of the season, and especially last season, this team maybe a bit limited up front. They're not creating enough opportunities, and when they do have them, they don't take advantage of them. There was the concern with those 3 consecutive 2-1 results. Okay, we're playing better, but can we finish these opportunities? All of a sudden now we're in a situation in which we scored 7 against Valladolid, 4 today without
11
having to
goals in
count
our
a
last
Lewandowski
2.
goal.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, that's a great point. So clinical, the other players. We saw it before, just how evenly distributed the goals are. We have 3 players, if I'm not mistaken, now on 3 goals.
Yeah.
Lewandowski, of course, on 4. Then a few more on 2. And
Pedri on 2,
Exactly.
for example. That's
Yeah.
a great sign
They're
that
coming
Pedri
from
can
all
get
over the
into the
pitch.
box. He can finish with
Yeah.
quality. And you think about how many more could have come, especially in that second half.
Yeah,
And-
like
and
even
still
like
to-
our fullbacks, like Kunde had the goal obviously the last
Yeah.
game. Balde had a couple opportunities today. They're,
And
you
how
know,
many great goal scorers we still have that are not
Exactly.
available. I mean,
Yeah.
Fermin Lopez, top goal scorer of the Olympics,
Yeah.
second top goal scorer, right, tied with Rafinha
Yeah.
last season,
Yeah.
is still has to gel into this team. So it's exciting, man. It's hard not to get overly excited
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
early on, but
No,
it's
no,
very
exactly.
great.
I'm interested to see what Hansi Flick says today, because obviously we're trying to manage our expectations and to say, hey, okay, it's only 5 games. It's only 5 games, but also we're loving what we're seeing.
it's
in
5 good
first 5
games.
games.
It's
Yeah, it's great.
yeah. That's the thing though. We have so many players that still have to come back. That you know, that's only a good thing.
5 games, 1 bad half,
Yeah.
which was the first against Rayo. The rest.
Was absolutely amazing.
Amazing, amazing. The bad
is.
news, of course, of this game was that Dani Olmo had to walk off, apparently injured. We'll see what Hansi
Yeah.
Flick has to
Hopefully
say. Keep our
precaution.
fingers crossed in that sense, because Olmo, we were mentioning during the game how he's just fitted in seamlessly.
He's been
Immediate impact.
Yeah.
immediate. I mean, again, that's where you notice as well just how good the understanding is. Probably given the fact that he's a Masia native, probably given the fact that he also knows some of these players from the Spanish national side, but he's been a seamless fit.
Yeah.
And again, to use that word, exceeded our expectations.
Yeah, I think the role that Hansi has given him, he's thriving in it. You know, he has that position.
Yeah.
It's, you can't really call it a 10 position because he's actually not involved in the build-up play as much as a natural 10 would be
Okay.
potentially.
Yeah.
But he's a bit closer to the high line, and he's making those late runs. You know, he's right behind Lewandowski in this case. But I think the moments that he's getting on the ball are really, really crucial. And that run that he made, I don't know if the audience has seen the replay yet, but that he starts from here, the ball comes in, and he goes across to make the run out on the wing, and then obviously the finish is just ridiculous.
The finish was ridiculous.
But like his movement around the pitch is just, I like it so much, and the players around him seem to know how to play with him already, which is obviously positive.
The other key of the game, of course, was Michel said before yesterday in the press conference how Girona needed the ball in order to thrive, in order to be themselves, in order to dominate this game. Well, Barca took it away from them.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go. Girona barely got a sniff.
No. From the beginning, Barca were just dominating this match from beginning to end, really. There was not any given moment where you felt like Girona was maybe going to overturn the score, even when they got their goal of honor in the end. You felt like Barca was in the driving seat as soon as the referee blew the whistle from the beginning until the end. We were just here anticipating more goals and more goals.
I
And
mean,
this
we
is
forced
a
them to
team with
play-
its style. Sorry, Alex. This
Yeah.
is a team that, with its style last season, obviously with different players, but with that coach, with that
Yeah.
mentality, absolutely thumped us last season.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say we forced them into playing long balls, which goes against literally.
Well, not a
all
lot. I
of
mean, you have
the-
to give them credit as
yeah,
well.
they
They stuck to their.
They did commit to
Yeah,
it a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
But
I have to
especially-
interrupt you guys. Hansi Flick is with Marbrau.
Ooh.
Well, I want to ask about the performance, not only for the score. You're always talking about in the press conference the performance, the way of playing. Yesterday, to play about the idea. It's not easy to play in that way after 2 weeks of international break. So, how happy are you?
Well, I'm very happy because this is also the thing I told the team. It's important that after this national break, it's national team break. It's very important to go the same way like we did before, and they did it really fantastic from the beginning, from the first minute. We started, we pressed them very good, and I think we deserved both the win and also the result.
Of course, every game is important and every game matters, Mr. Flick, but today all the focus was, of course, the team that you have in front of, a Champions League team. So what does it mean, the victory 4-1 in a stadium like today?
No, it's nice. It's really, no, it means nice. It's great to how do you see how the team is performs and but you know, I work every day with my coaching staff. I work every day with the team, and I can see the quality. It's it's not normal that we go match by match on this high level, but at the end we take it, and I think we focus is recovery till Thursday, till Monaco. And then we try to give our best in Monaco.
How was the celebration with Pedri? He told us that before in the preview talking that we had, that Pedri told you, "I will score." So you can confirm it?
Yes, yes, I can confirm. And also Lamine did the same. He said also he scored.
So, okay, we're going to talk to the players. So the last one, I want to ask you about Dani Olmo. How is he? I don't know if you have some news for him, because we saw him just touching the leg, so you can say something.
Wait till tomorrow. So we will see what happens. I hope that's not so heavy. It's hopefully only a light one. So but we have to see. We cannot change it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks.
The words of Mr. Flick talking that we'll have to wait to know exactly what happened with Dani Olmo, and of course confirming that Pedri talked with him and he swore that he's going to score, and also Lamine Yamal. So good news and good feelings for our coach after the win here in Girona.
Thank you very much, Mark. So, right, body language interpreters here. What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
I think that was a bit positive. It was positive in the sense that it was an end game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I don't want to promise you. I don't want to say that it's good because I can't promise that. I'm not going to say that it's bad because it doesn't look that way. We're going to wait to see what the tests say. It was a safe answer. Yeah. But the body language was like, look, I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if it's just precaution. I don't know if it's actually going to be something that keeps him out this week.
It's not something that's going to keep him out 6 months, I hope.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not a Bernard type of injury where he came visibly dejected and very sad.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different situation.
And that Olmo walking off seemingly injured was, of course, the bad news of the game. Of course, Ferran Torres got sent off with a straight red as well for what I would say is like a clumsy tackle, maybe a little bit late.
A late
clumsy,
challenge. It was a red card by the book.
Yeah,
it was by the book.
Yeah.
Not needed at that point, but you understand as well the player who's coming in with limited minutes, trying to always go 120%.
He committed to the challenge.
The eagerness there, and he just got there late. So Ferran Torres will not be available for the game in Villarreal. Of course, he will be available if he is needed in Monaco. One of the options, if Dani Olmo was not to start, would be to start Ferran Torres there, as well there. But Barca are starting to get quite slim there with their options up front. Of course, Hansi Flick did mention, and I want to get your guys' take on this, that Monaco might mark the return of Ansu Fati. We've heard that he was having a good preseason right up until he picked up that injury. The best news for Barca would be if Hansi Flick and his staff are able to recover the best version of Ansu Fati. We'll talk about that in a second, because Marbrau is with another protagonist, the scorer of a brace, Lamine Yamal.
Yeah. Nice.
Next to the MVP of the game, he scored 2 goals today, this afternoon here in Girona. We are with Lamine Yamal. Lamine, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Buena tarde.
Hola, buena tarde. Molt content per la victòria. De fet, t'anava a dir, no està malament el partit, no? Content per la victòria, 2 gols, no era fàcil, no? Davant d'un rival de Champions, quin partit heu fet?
Against the Champions League rival.
Partit per la confiança per l'equip, marcar 4
It's a
gols.
great win to build confidence for the team to score 4 goals.
Molt contents.
Sobretot per com veníem, no? Després de l'aturada pels partits internacionals, molts viatges, partits fora.
Us heu tornat played a lot of games, a lot of international games.
Continua igual que les 4 primeres jornades.
It's impressive to continue as he did in the first 4 games.
Molt difícil els primers partits, molt contents per la victòria i pensant en
We had a lot of difficult first games too. We're very happy with the win and we need to continue like this.
Però el d'avui serveix per guanyar, no com el del Granada, com et sents?
You scored 2 goals here, but you also won today, not like the 2 against Granada.
Donaré tot per l'equip i res molt.
I do everything for the team, so I'm just happy to help them.
Amb els dos d'avui?
No sabia.
Deixa'm fer-te un parell de preguntes més, Lamin. Quin ha estat la clau del partit? Ho dic perquè l'any passat aquí a
What
Girona
was the key of the game?
molt bé,
I see, because
temporada, però el míster deia, és una altra
the
temporada,
key in the game,
nostres coses. Quina creus que ha estat la clau?
because of course you lost last year, the manager said this is a new year.
Quan agafem la pilota només pensem en atacar.
When we have the ball, we just think about attacking.
La primera part hem marcat i després el gol de...
We scored 2 goals in the first half and then Daniel Moss scored the third.
Words there of Lamine Yamal. I like that final answer.
Yeah.
When we pick up the ball, we're only thinking of attacking. We're going forward.
Well, that's it. That kind of sums up what we've been talking about, right?
Exactly.
It's so noticeable.
Yeah, the energy levels to create and create well, though. I think that the way that it's executed, because obviously, you know, your mentality is
It's
always
not
going to be
frenetic,
that.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's a calm, composed attack, and obviously confidence levels have a lot to play in it. But yeah, I think it's the calmness and the confidence that the players emit going forward.
I think we're yet to see it, and I wonder, how do you apply that to a Getafe-like opponent? We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Have to wait and see.
I guess we'll find out.
A Valladolid, initially, what you would have thought would have been ultra defensive.
Yeah.
They got taken apart. In Hansi, we trust right now.
That's the life motto right now.
In Hansi, we trust, and do we trust that they can recover the best version of Ansu Fati?
Ansu, yeah. So that's a good one. I mean, I think all culés that would have experienced and saw the breakout onto the scene of Ansu Fati will be praying and hoping that we even are able to get back in 80 or 90% of that version, because he was that exciting and electrifying. Similar to a case of Lamine Yamal when he started last year, of course. It's not for no reason he got the number 10. You know, we all remember those goals. I'm sure that we celebrated on Barça Live, where he was hoisted in the air by Araujo upon his return.
I need to interrupt again. Yes. Bravo, with Eric Garcia.
It's been a special game for him. We are next to Eric Garcia. We will interview first in Catalan and then in English. Eric, què tal, com estàs? Bona tarda.
Bona tarda.
Partit especial, ara t'ho deia, t'han fet una bona ovació, però m'imagino que tu estaves concentrat amb l'equip, no? Important victòria avui aquí a Girona.
Sí, totalment. Òbviament sabia que era un partit molt especial per mi, per l'any que
It was obviously a special match for me because of last year being here
però
with the fans.
Centrat a lo nostre.
I was only focused on Barça.
Que està fent les coses molt bé, ja porta temps
allà,
està a la Champions per alguna cosa, però bueno, crec que l'equip està a un nivell molt bo.
But I think we're doing very well right now.
Crec que és fruit del bon treball que estem fent i
I think it's a fruit of all the good work that we're doing. We need to continue like that.
No ha de ser fàcil, no? Després d'aquestes 4 victòries consecutives, aturada...
After these 4 games, no, Eric.
La setmana que ve comença la Champions i arribeu aquí
to win again next season. Next game, you've got to get the game against Monaco. But to win today 4-1 is impressive, no?
A l'últim, abans del Parón i el primer després,
it's always difficult, the first game after the international break. Especially against a team like Girona in their court.
Òbviament, quan ens hem avançat, doncs se'ns ha posat tot més de cara.
But of course, we started and went with everything.
Hem seguit fins al final intentant, amb un menys i tot, intentar pressionar a dalt, i
we
això
obviously pressed
està dintre del nostre ADN ja.
From the first minute to the last, and that's in our DNA.
Molts noms propis, però em ve de gust preguntar-te pel Lamin, perquè és espectacular, no?
Not to speak about individual names, but of course Lamin.
A l'equip, no sé,
spectacular.
Quan esteu amb ell dins del camp, la sensació és que pot passar qualsevol cosa.
When he gets the ball, it feels like something can happen, doesn't it?
Amb un talent
yeah, of course, he's a player with a lot of talent.
Que poques vegades es veuen, que estigui nosaltres, òbviament, ens ajuda molt,
perquè cada partit és diferencial. Helps us a lot that he's with us a lot.
Els equips s'han de preocupar molt d'ell.
Of course, other teams worry a lot about him.
Ojalà doncs pugui seguir donant-nos moltes alegries.
Hopefully he can continue to give us so much happiness.
La primera vegada que vas jugar de mig centre, al camp de l'Elx, i a més t'ho vaig preguntar. És el primer cop que jugues de mig centre, segur que recordes també aquell partit.
We asked you, of course, if that was in Elche. Was that the first time you played in midfield?
Bé, m'estic, òbviament...
You're obviously playing in midfield now. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing well.
Per desgràcia hem tingut allà, doncs m'ha tocat adaptar.
Obviously, unfortunately, with all the injuries we've got in midfield, it's on me to help out in there.
Una posició que m'hi puc adaptar bé.
But yeah, it's a position that I adapt
how important is to
relatively
win
well
in
to.
Girona, a Champions League team, and especially the performance you made, the way that you are winning. So what's your point of view?
Well, I think it's been an amazing game for us. We've dominated the game against a really good team, especially after the break. But it's good for us. It's good for us. We need to keep going in this momentum we are having, and try to do it every single game. Yeah.
Gracias, Eric. The words of Eric Garcia explaining the vision he has on today's game, and especially in Catalan explaining that he's happy playing as a holding midfielder. Of course, he has to adapt to this position, but he's happy, Eric Garcia, to help the team to win, not only today, in the 4 games before also.
Thank you very much, Marc. The words there of Eddie Garcia playing in that midfielder role. Well, Marc is standing next to someone else. He interviewed him a week ago, and now he's with Pau Victor.
Yeah, we are with my friend Pau Victor. Estem aquí al costat del Pau Victor. Pau, què tal, com estàs?
Pau Victor, how are you, Pau?
Bé, ara ho parlàvem. Suposo que satisfet per la victòria.
I'm sure you're satisfied with the win.
Això sí que t'ha faltat el teu golet, no? Has estat molt
Yeah, you did maybe miss out on your goal, but
això, poc a poc, crec que l'important és la victòria
I think
d'equip.
little by little, the important thing is the
Tots els
team.
jugadors volem marcar, volem ser protagonistes, però bueno, al final...
We have, obviously, all the players want to score, but we came to a complicated ground today and we did very well.
Després et faig una pregunta per tu. Déu-n'hi-do, no? Venir aquí a Girona amb un equip de Champions com és el Girona.
Coming here against Girona, against a Champions League team, to winning 4-1 is very good. Yeah, of course, coming against a team who are really top, who are really good, who are playing the Champions League. To be able to come win here with 4 goals, it's really complicated. So we need to just keep on this line. The league is very long, so we must keep going.
Que sou una pinya, que voleu més i més, que evidentment un entra des de la banqueta, té ganes de marcar, però que l'equip fins a l'últim minut, fins i tot amb un jugador menys, va pel partit.
Of course, the team was fighting even in the last minute, even with 1 man less.
No ficar el cul enrere, crec que anem a apretar, anem 1-0, anem 2-0, anem 5-0.
Yeah, no matter what the score is, we keep going until the end, even if it's 5-0, 4-0. We need to keep going like that, because we've got a lot of difficult rivals in this league, but the small details at the moment are falling in our favour. In the last few matches we weren't able to play. But you're slowly but surely adapting to the rhythm of the first team in the first division. Yeah, I'm very happy. It's great to be in the top league. I hope to continue going like this, to keep learning, and hopefully I will provide goals and assists.
No, que la mirin, que és molt maca, i bueno, així em coneixeran una mica més.
I tant. No, moltes gràcies.
You said they wanted to know you a bit more.
We were talking about the interview that we had with him. You can follow there in Barça 1.
That interview and a lot more content on Barça 1, an interview with Pau Victor, with Rafinha, with Deco. We're interviewing everyone. Pau Victor came in, had his chance. Eric Garcia was solid in midfield. I mean, every player that comes on brings something to the table, guys.
Yeah, they're enjoying themselves. Like the players are enjoying themselves. They look, new and improved. And it's too bad that Pau Victor didn't get his goal.
Came close.
Came very close indeed. Yeah. But also great to see Eddie Garcia. Sorry.
Go on.
No, just Eddie Garcia as well. I think it was last press conference when Hansi Flick was asked about Eddie Garcia and if he was, gonna stay with the team. He gave a straight one-word answer. It was yes. And we're seeing he's reaping the fruits as well. Yeah,
definitely. No, I think the aura around the team is amazing. You said like the players coming on. I think the aura of the entire team is supportive. It's positive. It's confident, and it's so hard to get that as a team. You don't see it often, and when it happens, it's the fruit of it. Like the football can be fine, the goals can be fine, the players can be fine, but if there's that not collective confidence, then you can't really get good results, because then you're relying on individual plays. You're kind of prisoner to a certain kind of goals and build-up play. But everything about the team is just so good right now, that no matter who comes on, no matter what happens, there's a solution. there's progression, there's consistency, and I think that's.
And let's hope that nothing jinxes it. Alex, I didn't get your take on the Ansu Fati return potentially on Thursday. Do you think that he can thrive in this system in which everyone's creating for one another?
I think it's a new start. I think he has the opportunity for a new start. He obviously, when Diego kind of mentioned it there, when he first came on the scene, he was, the young player, and obviously kind of, injuries aside and everything, he didn't have the consistency to keep rising. He kind of plateaued. Obviously went on loan to Brighton, where I think he kind of
injuries played.
The biggest factor,
sure.
Definitely. I mean, you see it now. He's injured again, so he has the potential, and I think he could use this as a restart. Again, we're saying, the team aura and the confidence around that could help him.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to feel, that pressure that he felt when he got that 10 jersey. That was a really big deal. Now he's going to come back.
For a season without Messi.
Exactly.
Well.
So I think there's potential. I think it depends on injuries and the way that he's feeling, but I think the environment is right for it.
It's the correct environment, definitely. And he's still very, very young, although he's been around for a while. Let's go to Montilivi. Marc Brau, give us your candidates for man of the match.
Well, if I could say all the team, I will say all the team, because it was an incredible performance. After all the great interviews we had here, we listened to the team, and as you can notice, it's like a team. Everyone is thinking only in the team and not in individual stats. But of course, it's a game, and we want to play the game of the MVP, and of course, the 3 points will be to Lamine Yamal. I think he deserves it a lot. 2 goals, the second double in his career. Today, reaching 10 official goals with Barça. Remember that we said this in the interview to him, and he didn't know that he reaches 10 goals with Barça. Today, I will give 2 points to Pedri, not only for the goal, of course, the way that he played in the midfield position and in a good shape, and also the feeling that he has with Hansi Flick, and all the story that we discovered here in Barça 1, the dedication, and of course the words that Pedri said to Hansi Flick before, I will score today, and Pedri scored, and then he dedicated the goal to his coach. I think Pedri deserved 2 points, and I will give 1 point to Marc Casado, because I think he made an incredible performance, not only for the assist he gave to Pedri, but the way that he's playing in the midfield position, playing better than the other players in the midfield of Girona. So I think that Casado, I remember that in Valencia, I gave him also a point, and I think that it's been deserved for Marc Casado. But all the players, all the team played very well. So Robert, you heard a lot of Barca players here in this microphone, and then we have to focus then in Champions League. I know I have to make my fantasy team. I have all the options, I have all the advices made for all the Barca Live fans, and I think I will choose number 1. So let's go to Monaco. Remember, next Wednesday we will travel to Monaco, press conference for Hansi Flick and a player, and then on Thursday, first game of this new UEFA Champions League.
We'll speak to you on Thursday, Marc, in Monaco. We're waiting to offer you the press conference of our head coach, Hansi Flick. We could have that any moment now. Shall we speed through our man of the match?
Yeah. Yes.
Right, Alex, speed through it.
Lamine Yamal. I think that was, it's such a hard one to pick, just because everyone played so well for different reasons. I think that's the hardest bit, everyone different reason, but Lamine, 2 goals, could have had a hat-trick. I think he was really, really good today. I did, for the same reasons as Marc, is my argument for both Casado and Pedri. Casado mainly because of the confidence that he had, playing with the team and against a team like Girona. The recoveries, it's that quiet work that, you don't necessarily see as the shiny. He obviously got that assist, but the recoveries, the tempo, he, was asking for the ball a lot. He was on the ball a lot, and Pedri is just Pedri.
Right, I'm going to have to interrupt the man of the match votes here because Hansi Flick has stepped into the press room, so let's listen to what he has to say.
En anglès, sense traducció, comencem amb el torn de Catalunya Ràdio, Xavi.
Hola, Hansi, Xavi Soler, Catalunya Ràdio. Li pregunto si han vist la millor versió del Barça fins avui.
Hansi, I want to ask you if you've seen
do you think, have you
the best version you've seen of Barca up until now?
Performance of your team?
Oh, it's difficult to say because the season just started, and I think we're doing really great this day. We start very concentrated, very focused, and we press them because we know when we give them the space they need for the combinations, or we get in trouble. So this was our goal, that we pressed them really good. So you saw it, the first goal was unbelievable. It was really good. from Lamin. It was our goal, and at the end, I think we deserved both the win and also the result.
Marta.
Hola, Hansi.
Hola.
Marta Ramon en directe a RAC1. Guanyar 5 partits de Lliga seguits.
Winning 5 wins in a row. Winning 5 games in a row in La Liga.
Tan contundent que us dona
with such a
i que et dona
great result today.
5 games in a row with this performance today here, with this result. What gives you to you and to the team?
Well, you know, it's when you start, I think it's a match, then you want to win it. So we go now with the confidence we have built up the last four matches. You can see it also today. So because about our lines, about how we stay as a unit, very compact and very high. So it's not normally not easy to do this like this, but we always need pressure on the ball. And we did it good. I think you can see the confidence we have, and when we have the ball, then we have the quality to play and to create chances. So I think also today we have a lot of chances to score 1-2 goals more. But at the end, it's I'm very happy with the performance of the team.
Adrià.
Hola Hansi, buenas tardes. Felicidades por la victoria.
Hi Hansi, good afternoon.
Directo para el carrusel deportivo de la cadena SER.
Congratulations on the victory today.
We saw your reaction after Lamine Yamal's first goal, and you seem especially happy. I don't know if because you work in this kind of situation of pressing the center backs and taking the ball and score the goal. I am right?
Yes, that's right. But it's also like I was very happy because he scored the goal. Lamine normally he always give the last passes, and I was happy that he scored today a goal.
Hi, Hansi, Elena Condis, Cadena Cope. Pedri, after he scored, dedicated you the goal. Did you talk before about this situation? Did he tell you that maybe he's gonna score?
If you want to play, when he score a goal, he has always to come to me. No. He said before. Today I will score a goal, and this is why he come to me.
Paul Bayús. No, aquí. Oh, no, Paul, sí.
Hi, Hansi. Paul Bayús for The Athletic. There were plenty of positives here in this game to assess, but I wanted to ask you which thing makes you the proudest, like the high pressure, the build-up from the back, how the midfield seemed to click really well, which is the aspect that seeing this team with just 5 games, you say, wow, I'm really proud of this.
So normally I always see the whole team. It's not only a part of the team, it's the whole team, and I think this is the way how we want to play. And at the end, it's when we get pressure on the ball in the opponent's half, it's much easier for the last line from us for the defense. And this is so we also have to see how they work, and it's very good. And if a player comes under pressure, I think it's not so easy to find the right space and also the right moment to play the ball. So it's for us maybe then easier to receive the ball.
Jordi Blanco.
Hi, Mr. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jordi Blanco, ESPN. The third goal shows the intensity you want the start, the match, the Olmo.
Yes. It's also we spoke about that in the halftime, that we need the deep runs, and how we did it was great. And so at the moment it's like that. What we say, what the coaching team says to the players, they follow them really good. Hopefully also in the future that we find the right solution, the right ideas for them to play, how they want to play or how we want to play. Because I can also say I'm really happy with the team, how they train. We have always a high quality, always a high intensity, and you can see it also here in the matches. So I think this is
one of our goal, what we want to do, and they make it really fantastic.
Hi, Mr. Flick. Alfredo Martinez, Ponte Cero. Just play 5 matches in La Liga, your team. What's your opinion about the Spanish referees and his decision, red cards, penalties in these matches?
I think they. What should I say? It's at the end, the referees are good. It's for me. It's I only focus on my team. It's we have the video assistant referee, and if something happens, so he's here and say, hey, come on, look at this, and if something wrong, so they will help him. And I think I'm not a coach who always find excuses or will find excuses because the referees, they have a tough job, and I think they're doing great. The last 5 matches, I can say nothing. It's only positive things.
Última pregunta, last question.
Hi, Hansi. Hey. Alberto Hernández from Televisión Española. I want to ask you about Dani Olmo, if he's okay, because when he has been changed, he has been talking to you, yes. And if he will be ready for Thursday in Monaco.
We have to wait. We have to see tomorrow. So we will. Our doctor takes care about him, and we will see. We're not sure. Hopefully, it's not heavy. But I cannot say nothing about that.
Gracias, buena tarde.
Thank you very much.
The words of Hansi Flick there in the press room. No update on the Dani Olmo situation. We will have to wait until tomorrow. But obviously a very happy Hansi Flick. We were interrupted mid MVP vote. Diego,
right.
Your thoughts?
Lamine Yamal, 3, clear-cut case. I think agree with all of you there. The score of the brace, coming back from international break, and presenting yourself at the restart of the league that way deserves the 3 points. Olmo, it was a toss-up between Pedri and Olmo. I chose Olmo because I almost feel I need to make amends with him. These 2 points is for all these 5 games. I just feel like I know Spence will soon come back on Match 10 on Barça Live, so I felt like I needed to give him the 2 points for this game, for that beautiful goal. I mean, that goal was ridiculous. Yeah. The angle was impossible, but Pedri, of course, as well was outstanding. And Casado for the workhorse that he is. I mean, flawless in his passing. I think it was 100% passing today. The player that outran all of the other players on the field, not just in the midfield, to fall into the first team or to gel into the first team the way that Casado has is, and following the disappointment of Bernal as well, and doing justice to being a first team player, Casado with the point of honor there. But I mean, I agree with what everybody said so far, Mark, as well, that the whole team deserves an A+.
And my vote's for man of the match. Of course, Lamine Yamal has to have the 3 points. He was the abrelatas, as we call it here, the one who got things started for Barca with that recovery of the ball, with David Lopez chasing him down, taking the ball away, finishing, and then scoring that quality second goal. And I've got Pedri and Casado 2-1 because today was a game about winning the battle in midfield, and Pedri and Casado were the clear winners there in front of the Girona midfield. Barca had possession, Barca had quality possessions, Barca created chances with their possessions, and credit there to Pedri and Casado. A worker in the dark, Casado usually, who today showed us he can put in some nice passes as well. So credit to him. Right, guys. Champions League on Thursday.
Yes.
Oh, of course, the global points. Lamine Yamal, unanimously, Lamine Yamal is our man of the match. Mentions to Pedri, Casado, and Olmo. Guys, Thursday, Champions League.
Yes.
I mean, what a great way to start as well.
I know.
It just...
it's just
racha, the streak that we're on, and facing a team that beat us in the Gamper, we want to take that trophy back home.
Yeah, no. So. I think a lot of positives to take into the week.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. And we will be coming to you on Barca One and on Barca's YouTube and Facebook channels. Alex, you'll be live on Thursday for Kulés Corner.
So you start the day with me, and then you continue on with
Barca Live. Thursday's going to be a busy day for content, so Wednesday we'll be coming to you
Barca
with
news
the live Wednesday with the live training session.
You can see if you won the jerseys.
That's right. Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
Wednesday live training session, and of course the press conferences, Hansi Flick and a player on Thursday, Culés Corner, and Barça Live for that Monaco-Barça, which we're very, very excited for. That's all from us here today. Girona 1, Barça 4. Hansi Flick's team continues to thrive in La Liga. 15 out of 15. Diego, Alex, thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
I will see all of you guys during the week for the Champions League. Thank you very much, and Visca el Barça.
Visca!